Live now. Nobody's here, but I'm live. No. I had to put something under
I'm
that.
here too.
Yeah, he's here too. It just took a moment, guys.
I just need a coaster.
Just get a coaster. A coaster works. We're the only people here right now. So it's totally okay. It's just us. Live at 10 o'clock at night. Hi! Okay, let me see if I can find it now. I'll find my live so that I can. Let me mute it. It's always funny to watch on the phone and on the thing.
Oh, yeah.
But the comments come up better on my computer. Let's get the computer really close. Hold on. Real close. You guys can't see it. Hi, guys. Oh, it's Christmas Eve. Can everybody hear me okay? Do I need to yell? Water. I was so thirsty.
Oh, look at all the people.
Hello, everybody.
Miss Marsh is on here.
Oh, Cindy is?
Marsh.
Hi, Cindy. Merry Christmas. I'm going to scoot by the hubs. You know how that is.
Well, there's a lot of people up
You
late.
guys, I know it's super late at night, and we normally don't do this super late at night, but it's Christmas Eve, so we're up waiting for the children to go to bed. FYI, not asleep. Very much awake. Very much driving me crazy this evening. But, you know, children.
Yeah.
So, what's everybody up to? Is anybody wrapping presents? People up late wrapping presents? Let's see. Merry Christmas to all the peeps. Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. No, I'm not going to sing. That's not right.
Yeah, we could turn this into a big choir thing.
You sing
Big
first.
sing fest.
Sing them a song.
Yeah. No, that's all right. You don't want that.
Oh, yes, I remember you.
Yeah.
The person that used to be Doggy in the corner. I remember you. Did you change your name for a particular reason? Am I too close?
I'm too close.
You're too close?
I'm half off the screen.
Oh, here, let me go. Here, scoot this way some. You're in a rolly chair. Roll.
Yeah.
There. It's
Now I'm taking up half the screen.
Yeah, I know. That's ridiculous.
Crazy.
It's like more than half the screen.
No.
Hi from snowy Colorado. Oh, you guys.
Snowy Colorado.
Don't get me wrong. I want it very much to snow on Christmas. And maybe even the day after Christmas. And maybe Christmas Eve. Like 3 days out of the year I want snow. 4. Because maybe I want to go sledding in a couple of days. Oh, hi to the people in the UK. But I don't want it to be cold all the time.
No.
I'm not a cold person.
We
Because
haven't
my
had a
hives
very-
are acting up.
We haven't had a very cold winter yet, though.
Yet.
It's been kind of warm.
It's
for
Michigan. Yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming.
No snow for Michigan yet. But February is like...
Yeah.
Oh, we have somebody in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oklahoma,
Oh, it's
Missouri.
funny. Natalia said that she put her kids' gifts in non-descriptive boxes and then made her children wrap their own gifts.
There
That
you
is
go.
so funny.
That's kind of
Somebody
funny.
just asked if I checked my post box. Let me see it. I don't see it now, but I don't remember who
We did
just
check it today.
I did check it today, and I did get some packages in the mail, and I'm
Yes.
super excited about
And
them.
We've been getting some packages.
Yes, I did get
so-
some, and I am going to put up a podcast in a day or two thanking all of you who have sent me stuff
Yeah,
and
who
cards
said
and
that?
Christmas.
I might recognize the name.
I don't remember.
Allison Numberland.
Alice in
We got her
Numberland.
packages today.
Yes, I got
Yeah.
your package today. She drew the cutest photo. It's over in my mail spot. Or I would
Yeah.
totes show you.
Yeah, we
but
got-
she drew this
we got both
amazing
packages
photo of
of
me
her.
today.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous. I wish I looked that pretty.
Yeah, and then I went to your YouTube channel too and watched a couple of videos.
He did. He watched your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I did not. I was busy
And then
with
I
the
got
children.
yelled at by some children and I lost track of what I was doing and never finished
Yeah,
watching
kids.
the videos.
Kids at our house are just always Dad,
Dad, fix this.
fix this. Dad, do this, Mom. And I'm just like, no, I'm just kidding. I did get to do a Christmas Eve cast on, which I've never done before, you guys. Never, ever. I didn't even know that was a thing until this year. And I actually have a plan for, so my Christmas Eve cast on is something that I'm knitting. And then my Christmas Day cast on is going to be a crochet project. So if you follow me on Instagram, stay tuned for a photo of that. For us, we always wrap. Okay, we should talk about wrapping presents. It's hilarious at our house. So we always go up together to wrap presents. We usually wrap them on the bed and then bring them downstairs. And then, so normally what happens is we both start. And okay, Mr. Pineapple only wraps his squares. Squares that have 4 sides. Have to have 4 sides. Has to be a square.
Unless it goes in a gift bag. Then
Unless it goes in a gift bag.
Anything.
Yeah, gift bags is all day, but squares is what he does. And I get all the rest. So what will happen is he'll start and he'll get like 2 or 3. And he's like
2 or 3. Yeah.
And I've got like 30. No, I'm just kidding.
I usually wrap at least,
I do the rest.
At least 1 gift per kid. I usually
He
do.
gets. I usually section the gifts into piles on the bed. I put all of the big boxes that are nice squares that Mr. Pineapple can handle over there, and then I put all the wonky, missing a side and jaggedy toys sticking out the other end. That's my pile. So, that's how we get wrapped. But wrapped all the gifts. I did get my son. Okay, I don't know if anybody else's kids love Pokemon. If you don't know Pokemon, somebody's doing a temperature blanket for 2019. I want to do that, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't have the commitment to make blankets. I just don't. I get like, ooh, something shiny, and leave it over there forever. Like I've only made one big blanket my entire life, and I will
comes back
probably
after
never
a couple
do it
weeks,
again.
And she's like, "Okay, I got to catch up."
Yeah.
So she'll have to write down the weather every day.
I have tried a temperature blanket for the last 2 years. And it's like March, and I'm like, go back and get all the temperature. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Yeah.
I want to. It's not going to happen. But anyways.
She had to, jump ahead, use the 10-day forecast.
I would have to do, the month in advance.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Using the weather report.
Weather report, yeah. I told Al I was going to be on here, but she might be busy with her family.
She might be. Al's.
Cindy Marsh, that's awesome. Is it really cool? Send me photos. I want to see photos. Cindy Marsh's stepdaughters, Katrina and Rachel, hi to all of you if you're watching, brought her home yarn from Italy. They went to Italy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's so nice. Wonderful. I know one of my... So you guys know I did a big D stash, and I pretty much got rid of all my acrylic yarns, and but the only one that I did keep that I don't know if it is acrylic or it might be some wool was one of my wonderful people sent me for my birthday some yarn from Europe, Great Britain, maybe somewhere over there. Got to remember, I'd have to go back and look, but I have it over there, and I love it. I can't wait to work with it because I can't get it here. I can't get it in the U.S. Well, I mean, I could. She says yes, it's amazing. Oh my gosh, send me photos, Cindy Marsh. You know me. Tag me on Instagram. Cindy's my new BFF from New York.
Yeah.
She doesn't know yet. But next year when I come to New York, we're going to stay at her house. She doesn't know it yet.
We can just stay at her house.
Us, all 3 of the loud children. We're going to bring the dogs.
Maybe
it's
we'll
gonna
stay
be great.
close to her house.
Maybe we'll stop and say hi at her house. We'll stay for 10 minutes. That's all we'll do.
Yeah. Maybe we'll buy her lunch or something.
Yeah, do lunch or something, Cindy.
We'll scare her off. We need all the viewers.
And unfortunately, no, I'm not going to Africa. I really wanted to go, but money just did not come together. Running a YouTube channel where you give a lot of stuff away, it costs a lot of money. I'm gonna be So I made money from sales of patterns and stuff like that, but all of that went right back into the channel. And then our personal money, we just couldn't squeeze out the money for me to go. But hopefully, maybe the next year she does it again. I would love to go. So.
And we are planning a trip in.
Cindy, is it your birthday?
What made you think that?
Somebody said happy birthday, Cindy.
Oh.
Mr. Pineapple will sing you happy birthday if it is.
Yeah, right. She's funny.
Somebody said something about candy. This year, we deserve an award.
Yeah, we do.
Because this is the first year in a couple of years that we did not eat all of the children's Christmas candy before Christmas and then have to go out on Christmas Eve and buy more candy. 2 years ago, we ate it 3 times. 3 times. because we bought it so early. And then we're like, we'll just eat some of it. And we ate it all. And then we did it again, and we did it again. And then last year we ate it once and had to do it. And this year we didn't. But in all fairness, I didn't buy a lot of candy this year. So everybody's saying happy B-Day. It must be her birthday.
Well, there's another Cindy.
Oh, there's
there.
another Cindy.
I didn't
Cindy
see
Remington, is it your birthday? Do you want him to sing happy birthday to you?
That's not going to happen.
He has the voice of an angel.
Just ignore her.
I'm delusional. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm tired, guys. All right? I used to be a night person.
Sorry, my big, gigantic cup.
Do you know, look, TV. Grown man drinking Red Pop. This isn't wine, guys. Don't think anything crazy. This is Faygo Red Pop. And if you're not from Michigan and you don't know what Faygo is, I'm sorry. But Faygo Red Pop, that's what my grown husband is drinking.
You know, some people like Faygo Red Pop.
Yeah, children. Children like Faygo Red Pop. See, Cindy Marcia, sing for us, please.
Oh.
No, you don't want to hear, guys.
Happy birthday, Cindy Remington.
Yes. Happy birthday, happy Cindy Remington. I hope you're having a yarn-tastic birthday. Was that my phone or your phone?
That wasn't my phone, I don't think. Just get alerts.
Oh, somebody said, I don't know why it's trying to get me to hide messages here.
No.
Said Faygo is a Michigan necessity. True. The whole family loves Faygo. No.
Is it because it says Faygo?
I think it's because you guys are saying Faygo.
It won't let you say
Faygo. You can't say Faygo on here, so
it's patented. You
patented.
Can't.
All right.
Maybe.
The Michigan.
Maybe we shouldn't say
Faygo. Oh no.
Fago.
Fago.
Fago Pop.
Anyways.
What?
Pineapple. There's pop here in Michigan. When I was a child, I loved the Red Pop. Loved it. And then I grew up, and my taste buds evolved past Red Pop, and I'm not a Red Pop person. I'm not a pop person at all anymore. I pretty much drink
she doesn't drink
water. On occasion, we'll go out to eat, and I'm like, oh, a root beer would be delicious. And I'll order like an extra large root beer, and I'll take 3 sips. And I mean teeny sips, like, done. And then just this giant pop goes to waste. Then I'm like, excuse me, waiter, can I get a water, please? Thank you.
And usually she won't drink the water either. Cause she's like, oh,
I'm really thinking about water, too. No, you took me to that restaurant in Coldwater. Yeah. Coldwater's a town in Michigan, in case you're wondering. And Feliz Navidad to anybody speaking Spanish. I know about that much Spanish, you guys. That's all I got is Feliz Navidad. Anyways, we went to this restaurant, and I said, I'll take a water. And they brought it out. It was brown, you guys. It was brown. And I was like, I will take nothing. Thank you.
What is Homemade with Love? Oh, a YouTube channel or something? She was talking about your awesome giveaways.
I don't know. I've never seen that. Is it a YouTube channel? You guys, like,
Homemade with Love.
Seriously, I wish I could get out
is
and
drinking
see.
Hawaiian Punch, they said. See?
No!
That's the only one.
No!
Yeah. Hawaiian
Punch.
No.
I don't like fruit punch, you guys. I like juice. Like actual juice. Fruit punch is not a juice.
She doesn't, she doesn't like, unless it's like pure 100% juice, she don't.
And really just apple, grape, and cranberry. And you can make any sort of mixture of those three.
Combine all those.
You can combine those. Apple grape is actually super delicious. But just a combination.
Problem is she doesn't buy it very often because somebody else drinks it all. What?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I got it right here. Alice in Numberland. My little hat guy, right? Do you like that one?
Oh, package?
Yes, I made these stockings behind me, Mary.
Yeah.
They are my stocking pattern. I have it up for sale on Etsy. Not Etsy. I don't have an Etsy anymore, you guys.
Oh, look. Chase's is backwards. What you did there.
Turn it around. Yeah. There we go. It's up for sale on my Ravelry store and on my website. So, okay, so Homemade with Love is another crocheter on YouTube named Loretta.
Oh,
okay. I will totally. Al's here. Hi, Al.
I might have even seen Homemade with Love before.
You might have.
Yeah.
You guys see a lot of stuff, and I'm like.
I've seen it. I always hide my phone from other men because they see all the channels I'm subscribed to, and they're like, "What is wrong with you?"
It's like. What's a proper pineapple? Like, it's ridiculous. I
gotta keep up on all the shows that my wife's watching, you know? Because she just talks to me like I know it all.
Al's here and everybody's saying Merry Christmas. Al, did you have fun? Did you have your family over? Did anything big on Christmas Eve? Are all your presents wrapped, Al? Because ours are, except for my presents for my parents. They are not. I need to do that. My plan was to do that here on the channel right now. Except for
that was the original plan.
Taking a teeny little break, and I'm just gonna sit here and chit chat with my favorite people.
That would not have worked well.
No, because I would be like
had
wrapping
to paper. I don't even know where to put the camera. Set up
way
so you
over
could
there.
see the table and us wrapping.
I would have had to like yell to you guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Plus, she goes like a jackrabbit when she's wrapping gifts. She's like,
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, fun! You had your dad and them and everybody over.
The time I wrap one.
I do. I wrap at least 5 to his one every time. I'm really fast at wrapping gifts. Yeah. When I was younger, like a naive child, I was like, I'm going to grow up and be a gift wrapper. That's going to be my career.
Oh, boy.
I'm not going to make any money.
Not me. You'd think I was building a house when I wrap a present. I get about 3 and I'm like, oh, my back hurts.
Let me be clarify, guys. They're beautiful. He does like your seams.
Oh, yeah, I'm a perfectionist.
Perfect. Like he ironed them.
Yeah.
But I'm over there like, okay, the 3-year-old is going to rip it apart, slap a bow over the hole the toy poked in it, and call it a day.
Yep.
Yep, Al's right. Let's try an absolute perfectionist. I am not. I mean, I am. I am to a point. Like, I want perfection if I can get it done in a timely manner. Otherwise, I'm willing to bend a little.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But it's okay. We're a good couple. I told you. The tortoise and the hare. I wish you'd get us the shirts that say that. Do you know on the original story of the tortoise and the hare, the winner, the race was being held to see who was the fastest in the town because that person was going to be the one, or well, that animal was the one to warn when something bad happens. And everybody, because the tortoise won and not the hare, everybody in the town died in a fire because he couldn't warn anybody. He was a tortoise.
Yeah. Well, see, others cut out part of those shows
they
when
do.
they make them on Disney.
If you look up those children's stories, they are not so childlike. I'm like, what? Anyways. Oh, somebody said hello from Texas. Liz, can I come to Texas with you? Is Texas beautiful?
I started saying that we were planning a trip to Texas, didn't I?
Is it beautiful right now,
never
Liz?
said where.
Please tell me because I want to go move to Texas. Who votes I should move to Texas? Got to vote in here.
We're thinking about it.
Al thinks I should move up north, but it's colder. Like, more cold. I don't want more cold.
Yeah,
I want
that was
less
crazy.
cold. All of my friends, all of like the people I want to live by, live in the cold.
Yeah.
We've got our friends from New York. They live in the Adirondacks Mountains. It's cold.
Yeah.
My best friend Al, love you to death, Al, but it's cold. I'm getting old and all sensitive. See, Lisa says I should move to Texas. It's wonderful there.
We are planning to
Hi,
go down
Cynthia
there
in Pennsylvania,
about April
and
or May.
hi to Barbara in Alabama. I'm looking over here because it's easier to read your comments. Over here. Al says, yes, it's cold, but she stays indoors. See, I don't mind staying indoors too, but I'm kind of an outdoorsy person, and I want to be outside. And I want it to be pretty, but I don't want it to be, I don't know. See, like, I want to live in Texas half the year and Michigan the other half because I also don't want to be really hot. Like,
Samantha says that Oklahoma is warm.
Really?
Yes.
We've been through Oklahoma, just like the sliver that touches Alabama.
We stayed a night or two there.
We stayed one night in kind of a shady hotel across the street from, because that's our favorite place. That's our favorite hotels to stay in when we're traveling. We're like, oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful, whatever, Holiday Inn or something. And then we're like, oh, look at that shady no-name place that looks like maybe the doors don't even lock.
We're those people that we walk into the room and we're like, okay, this ain't so bad.
No, we could do this. We could do this.
And then in the morning we get up and we're packing the car and we're like, I can't believe we stayed here. Yeah. Well.
Oh, good night, Donna. Thank you for checking in. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Somebody said you can visit India. Oh, I would love to go to India.
Oh boy, yeah.
But that's hot, right?
That's a big trip for us.
That's a big. Maybe I'll leave him home. I'll go.
Once the kids are moved out, we could go to places like that easily.
Right. I mean, Jace is only 5, so what?
Oh yeah. We got a couple more years.
15 more years. We're in. Save me a spot. I'll be there. I'll be old. Nobody want to talk to me then. Well, let's see. Dizzy Stitches, hi. Say hi to Dizzy. She said hi to you too.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I'm reading comments here.
Yeah, except for he reads like a tortoise, and I read like the hare. Sometimes I get it wrong.
What's this?
Christy, hi.
Spartanburg, South Carolina, by way of Jackson, Michigan.
Oh, you used to live in Jackson. I go to Jackson all the time. I was just there the other day.
Yeah.
I like Jackson.
Jackson is the closest town to us that has a Walmart. Well,
although
not really.
I went to the Target 3 days before Christmas, and it was redonkulous.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, we're going to die in the parking lot of Target.
We're actually going through Jackson tomorrow.
Yep, we'll go through Jackson tomorrow on our way to... Somebody says, hi from White Lake, Michigan. Where is that? I'm going to hold it. Wait, wrong way, right? This way? No, this way. No, this way? Which way is the way? Look on the camera.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at on the camera. Why is it different on that camera than it is on that camera? So we don't know which hand to hold up.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, just pretend it's backwards. Who cares?
Oh, yeah. Connie says Texas is too hot. Mm.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't
but
know.
At times it is, I'm sure.
Okay, guys. This is a crochet/knitting channel. Did anybody make gifts for their family members? If so, what did you make? I would like to know. Merry Christmas to everyone. Al, you had apple pie? I want pie.
How come you don't ever mail us pie, Al?
Right.
You sent us a box with almost everything in it, but there was no pie.
There's no pie. Where's my pie? I love pie.
We even have Cool Whip in the fridge.
I do. I do. I'm waiting for pie, and it's not here. I love apple. I love strawberry rhubarb, and I love cherry and pumpkin. Don't send me none of that blueberry stuff, and ew to the butter pecan or the pecan. Don't do that to me. And no sweet potato. But the rest of them, I'm in. I am really picky, you guys. But anyways, back to this. Some people made blankets.
A unicorn
ornaments,
for the granddaughter.
A baby blanket for her sister. That's cool.
Fingerless mittens.
Oh, Dizzy Stitches, you have a new baby? Is it well, you said a dress, right? So I'm assuming a girl. Oh, that's so cute. How old is she? I love babies.
There's some busy people out here. Look how much stuff they made. I can't read it all that fast.
Elle says she's not into baking, otherwise she'd bring me a pie.
Well, you can order it, Val. You can have it delivered here. There's a place not far. Have somebody
make me a pie.
Yeah, you don't have to go through no trouble.
Oh, somebody made a ton of dishcloths. I'm thinking next year. Do you guys ever watch the Yarn Hoarder? She's a knitter, crocheter. She's super sweet. I love her. She did like a dishcloth challenge this year where she wanted to make one a week every year or every week this year. And I kind of made one and then gave up on that. But I'm thinking next year of sticking it out and making all 52 of them because they're good gifts. Because you guys, drum roll, do you want to know what I made for Christmas? Where's my drum roll? Oh, you shook the camera. I made nothing.
Nothing.
I made nothing.
Nothing for Christmas.
I had so much going on, and I had a couple custom orders. Hi, Maria.
Well, it's not really true. You did some custom order dolls for other people for Christmas.
Right, for other people, not for...
But people we don't really know. So.
Yeah, I don't know them. But
in fact, somebody's getting a doll in the morning that you made.
Yeah, but we can't say nothing because
we can't say. We can't say who it is.
What if this person is watching?
Yeah.
Is it you?
Because this person doesn't know they're getting a doll.
They don't know. But we can't tell the story.
Yeah. No, we can't tell.
Wouldn't it be horrible if we told the story?
Oh, boy, yeah.
Like
you
now,
had me on the
and
video.
she's totes watching, and then, like, ruined it. And, like, she woke up and ruined it. Right.
Yeah.
Ruined it.
Boy, that would be bad.
Okay, never mind. But anyways, I made a couple custom dolls.
So if you're watching this show and you think you might have a custom doll under your tree,
it's probably not you. It's probably not you. Go to bed.
Probably, yeah, it's
not you. Go to bed. Karen said, not me, only getting coal for Christmas. Me too, Karen. I'm getting coal for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm probably getting nothing for Christmas.
Here in Michigan, we kind of want coal for Christmas. We want anything that'll burn.
Just something that I could set on fire to make it warm in my house.
It's not snowing, but it is cold today. It's colder than it's been.
I might enjoy Michigan more if it wasn't for the fact that we live in an old house that's very drafty.
Yeah, very drafty. So we have to like double the heat to keep it warm in here.
Somebody's making pillows.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wanted to make so much. I had so many plans for the children. I was going to make more Pokemon for Bruce and probably another doll for Star. And Jace loves, stuff.
But they don't really need them.
They don't.
And you did give Jace the Oscar the Grouch finally.
I did. If you guys notice over here, Oscar's gone.
Yeah.
Because
Boy,
my son I took it down for Christmas because this was full of all of the destashments. And I sat it down over by my desk, and he, like, just kept eyeballing it and was like, can I play with Oscar? And I was like, okay.
He's got him out of the trash can and in his bed now.
Yep. The trash can sits on top of his dresser, and he just cuddles with Oscar every night. And as much as I'm like, I'm ruining my Oscar, then I'm like, oh, he's playing with my Oscar. So.
Oh, I cannot read that one comment. That's cheese dip.
Cheese dip, I'm going to have to go with no on that, because I don't know what that was, but it looked a little inappropriate. Plus, I am going to go ahead and block cheese dip, because, I mean, I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
That is somebody trying to start trouble.
If not, sorry.
Cindy Remington, where do you live? I am coming to your house to get some strawberry rhubarb pie. If it's within an hour drive from here, I'll be there in...
That is one of her favorites.
An hour. Yeah, with some Cool Whip or vanilla ice cream. I'm okay either way.
A whole bunch of emojis.
Somebody said, will I ever... Oh, I lost it. Let me try scrolling.
Yeah, you can do that.
I lost it all.
No, it's right there.
Where?
Will you ever wear an unused plastic garbage bag as clothing to Christmas dinner? I don't know. They said that before too. Our children have done that, but not the Christmas dinner.
That's Christmas dinner, just to dance around the house, really. So.
Yeah.
Man, I love this little hide button.
Hide button. Yeah, normally I'm watching my phone, but I'm horrible at it.
He's bad. He's slow.
I'm so slow at everything.
Slow, you guys. So I am super excited for the new year, you guys, because I'm super excited not to make a doll every month. Okay? Yep. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You guys are my people. You understand me. I cannot stand making dolls right now. I have made so many. I'm like, one more doll head.
Plus,
but it's just, you guys don't understand. I am literally always making a doll.
Yeah,
so
always.
I need like a break. I need just a teeny break. So
and she's literally been making dolls here the last month. And then people have been contacting her saying, can you make me a doll before Christmas? And she keeps saying,
no.
Okay.
I can't say no, though.
And she's just whipped out a few extra dolls here this last few weeks.
Somebody wants me to notice them with a lot of smiley faces.
Uh-huh.
I can't say your name, though.
Read that name.
I'm sorry.
Michaela?
Michaela
Wethington? Something.
I'm sorry.
It went off the screen.
It went by fast, and I am really bad. But everybody who watches this channel should know that I have the worst pronunciation skills, like, ever. Sorry. Sleepy's in my eye, because I'm tired. It's late at night. What does this one say? Love strawberry rhubarb. Merry Christmas, Holly and Mr. Pineapple. Merry Christmas to you, Peggy. Enjoy your pie, and while you're eating it, think of me. Yeah. Is that weird? Oh, that's funny. Wait. Favorite yarn. Zach Dieter, my favorite yarn is hand-dyed yarn. Because you guys, like, I know it's expensive. I'm not going to lie. And I know that not everybody can afford it. I can't always afford it either. I just saved my money for it because I literally made my pattern for my swan show that I'm working on. Should be coming out soon. And I made it. And I made one in hand-dyed yarn and one in acrylic from Hobby Lobby. And the difference is amazing. Even just working with it, it's really, really amazing. Somebody told me to tell Bruce that there is a new movie coming out. We know.
Oh, trust me, we know. We were actually, we went to the movies the other day.
Because our movie theater, twice a year, puts on like free family movies.
Yeah,
two or three times a year. And they had the Polar Express playing yesterday and Saturday, so we went.
It was free.
It was free.
We went.
We took the kids to see Polar Express, and there was a poster for that movie, and my son was like...
Yeah, it was actually the trailer was playing when we left.
It was like, calm down.
On one of the TVs in the lobby, and we had to stop and stand there for 3 minutes and watch the trailer because Bruce already knows there is a Pokemon movie coming
Rochelle
out.
would like to know how I came up with the proper pineapple. It just literally came to me. It's the craziest thing. For the whole year before I came up with the name, I had been like finding weird little pineapple knickknacks, and I'm like, pineapples, that's funny. And then we were trying to come up with a name, and I didn't want it to be like Holly Crochets, you know, because that just wasn't me. I wanted something funky, and I was making spaghetti, and it had came to me early in the day, but every time I said a name, He didn't like it. Yeah. And every time he said a name, I was like, boring.
Well, believe it or not, if you've never picked out a name for a YouTube channel or something, it's hard.
It's so hard.
Because one, you want a name that is available on YouTube and Facebook and all
Instagram.
These other.
I don't have Twitter. I don't have time for Twitter.
All those places I never go. And so we would come up with all these names, and then you have to enter them into a program that would actually check and see if they're available on all these other.
It was crazy. So
yeah.
It literally came to me. I was like, the proper pineapple. And I was like, I'm not even going to tell him because he's going to be like, why? That makes no sense. And I was like, so I was making spaghetti, and we'd been trying to come up with a name for like 3 days. And he's like, I was like, well, I came up with one, but you're going to hate it. And he's like, what is it? And I said, the proper pineapple. And he was like, I kind of like that. I'm like, really?
I don't know why.
That's it. Winner, chicken dinner. And like,
yeah, and it had nothing to do with crochet.
No, but I like that because I don't just crochet.
And actually, originally, we weren't even sure what the name was going to be for.
Well, no. At that point, we decided it was going to be the crochet. But I don't just crochet. I knit, and I really want to sew. I really, 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 really want to sew. But I'm also,
She's had 3 sewing machines.
I still own 2.
Yes, you still own 2.
I do.
I don't know why.
Thank you.
Own 2.
Estelle says she loves my channel, and my kids are adorable. I think they're adorable.
Yeah.
And pretty much any little girl who meets my son Bruce thinks he's adorable.
Yes. And Bruce just got his glasses. He's cute as the devil.
He's so stinky with the dimples and the glasses. I'm like, oh my goodness, lock your daughters up. No, I'm just kidding. Don't lock them up. Actually, lock them up because they be chasing him. So, have we told the story on the channel about Bruce at the playground this summer?
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you guys. So, you guys, if you've seen him, he's adorbs. And like, we go down to the playground, and we went to a different one on the other side of the town because what's on my sweater, Al? A deer, or it's Rudolph. And you can, like, get rid of his red nose. Or does it get rid of it? Or
turns into
a heart. A heart red nose, or that's what's on my sweater. Anyways, back to my story. We went to the playground on the other side, and a little girl was out on her porch, about Bruce's age, and she goes, I could see her. She was like, and she went running back into the house and got her brother and came back across to play with our kids. And that was all cute and fun, except for all she wanted to do was chase Bruce around the playground. Like, to the point she's like, let's play tag. And so Starlet was like, and I love my daughter, but the one thing she is not is fast.
she's always the slowest.
Always. Like, she looks like she's running so hard and nothing's moving. So the girl just stood there and goes, tag me! And so Star tags her because Star never catches anybody. And sure enough, all that girl did was chase Bruce around the playground for another 5 minutes.
And Bruce is really fast, so the game kind of faded out, and it was just the 2 of them playing.
Right, it's just this girl
like, I give up.
Chasing Bruce all day because, like, her brother and Star were like, chase me! And, like, she had no interest in that, so it was so funny. Anyways.
Yeah.
Linda, are you blocked? Blocked from what? Because your comments are coming up here. Oh, Carlin. Sorry, I don't know what I was going to says the pineapple is a symbol of hospitality. I know that now that I've looked it up. I feel like I'm very hospitable.
Yeah.
I'm friendly. Al, do you think I'm hospitable? No, probably not.
Hospitable?
Don't listen to anything else says about me.
We're not hospitable people. Our house is falling down almost.
It's falling down.
It has so much stuff wrong with it that we don't.
Al says sometimes. Wow, Al.
Well, look how many times Al has came and.
No, it's
true.
It's
Al
like
came to our house.
Karma is trying to keep me and Al apart because like I'll be sitting here for weeks doing nothing. Nothing. I would enjoy company. I just do nothing. I like sit and watch my children and go, oh my God, adult conversation, please. And then seriously, she'll call me and she'll be like, or she'll text me. Al doesn't call people. so she texts. And she'll be like, oh, can I come on blah-de-blah day? And I'll look, and it's the one day I've got like 8 doctor's appointments. So, and I'm like, what I give? It's crazy.
Yeah, we always have something.
Catherine, yes, I homeschool my children. And it is the most wonderful thing I could possibly do, / the most annoying thing you could do.
It's a lot of
work. And it's a lot. You have got to want to hear about children's stuff, like all the time. Like
homeschooling your kids is not a big deal, especially if you have 1 or 2 children.
No, 1 or 2. 3.
The more children you have, the harder it is.
And no, I'm not trying to discourage anybody, because honest to God, homeschooling my children has been one of the biggest blessings. Sorry, I was going to cough. That's unattractive. There we go. Better now. Okay. One of the biggest blessings I've had in my entire life. I love it so, so, so much. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and be like, oh, it's all roses. And we just wake up in the morning and the kids just do their school. And nobody has questions. And I can just sit and crochet. That is not how it goes. But even when I'm sitting there going, call your father. It is still the best ever. Nice. I would much rather him here than there. And our kids.
Yeah.
I think a couple other people on here do.
Yeah.
See, Cynthia says she homeschooled both her boys. They're 23 and 25 now. And I bet they are awesome. Willing to bet that.
Yeah.
Although I'm not a gambler, so.
Yeah. Homeschool is.
M. Shu Martz says she loves to homeschool her kids.
Yeah.
It is. Isn't it so nice to know where your kids are all the time?
It is a lot easier nowadays if you, especially if you know somebody that's doing a good job at homeschooling that can guide you. Because
well, thank you. I like you watching me too.
There are so many things that your children need to learn that you can teach them just through videos and stuff nowadays.
It is crazy. I love it. Yes, Shelly, it is wonderful, and God told us to do it, and we were like, all right, why not? Actually, it's a funny, I've told this before, why we homeschool. Bruce struggled. He went to kindergarten, and he just struggled. And so we helped him and got him up to where he needed to be to go into first grade. And we went, it was that summer, we went shopping. He had a whole wardrobe and books and pencils and ready to go to school the following week. When we go to church, and we leave church, and we both, like, Jared turns to me, he's like, what about homeschooling? And I'm like, can we do that?
Yeah.
Is that legal? I don't even know.
Somebody asked about what curriculum you use.
What curriculum?
I don't want to go into we have been through so many different curriculums.
Okay, let me tell you this right now. There is no one set curriculum that I'm going to sit here and tell you, use this. I know a lot of people, especially in our denomination that we most closely associate with, have, like, favorites that they would say is an all-in-one sort of program. I do not. I'm going to tell you, I have 3 different children, and all 3 of them learn in completely different ways. So in general, I use a little bit of everything. I use some computer stuff. I use books that I found. Christianbook.com has a ton of homeschooling books, and I love it. So I'm going to tell you,
use a combination of things.
Use a combination. Do not settle on one, especially for if you have multiple kids, because seriously, all 3 of my kids are completely different. And one of them, I will get a curriculum. This never fails. If I find a new curriculum, I'm like, ooh, I'll buy that. I buy it. And one of them just takes off and does great. And the other 2 are like, what? And then I have to try something different. So don't limit yourself. Just do what works for your family. Yes. That's my best advice.
Yes. And a lot of people that we know especially use Abeka.
Mm-hmm.
And Abeka is a good program.
Great program.
If you're the kind of person who just wants one good program to use,
I would say Abeka
so that
is good.
you know that you're doing it right, start with Abeka. It's not the cheapest one. It's not super expensive, but it depends. If you do the video one,
if you do the videos where like it's all on. No, that's expensive.
But $1,000 a year, or $2,000.
Classy One Kim would like to know how my kids feel. They love it.
Oh, they love homeschool.
They love to kind of slightly tease the neighbor kids when they're like, "Oh yeah, I've got to do school for like 2 hours a day, and then I play," which is not true, you guys. Yeah. They do school for like 2 hours, and then they've got chores and other stuff.
Well, they don't realize some of what we consider schooling. They don't look at that as schooling. No. You know, when we make them watch. Educational cartoons
they don't get
where they're learning about American history. They don't think that's school.
And yes, I think somebody asked if our kids crochet. They are attempting to crochet.
Yes, our daughter crochets all the time.
She made me this for Christmas. She gave it to me already. She finger knitted this.
Yeah.
Ridiculously long.
I saw her finger knitting with her toes the other day.
I hope it wasn't
Hopefully
this.
it wasn't that.
Just touched my face.
I can tell
gross. I want to go. Anyways,
this is not a joke.
They try. But yeah. I'm going to get too hot
I was
in a minute.
straightening up the living room for Christmas
Ella, I'm going to have
morning.
to talk to you about teaching textbooks. I don't know much about that one. But Monarch I do know, and I've heard great things about Monarch too. I love that one. But go ahead, honey.
So just last night, I'm straightening up the living room because it's gonna be Christmas and we need, we want everything.
Nice.
We want to take pictures of the kids opening gifts and not have everybody go, "Oh, how do you live like that?"
Hobos? Clean your house. No,
so I'm straightening up the living room, and I go to put the cushions back on the couch, and they're not going on right, and I pull the cushions off. And there was about 8 skeins of yarn in the crack of our couch down in there.
Not a joke. And how many crochet hooks?
I'll bet you there was a dozen crochet hooks in there.
At least.
And 2 pairs of scissors.
Guys, let me tell you, I've got
who puts scissors under the cushions of the couch?
I have an organizer, and I keep my good hooks in one area, and then I have, I bought cheaper hooks for the kids, and that's all they're allowed to use.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, I'll look over, and there's 2. And I bought 30. So I'm like, somebody clean the couch out, because that's where the hooks are. Let's see. We used a combination of things, Saxon math. I've heard good stuff about Saxon math. Switched on Schoolhouse. I was interested in, but somebody told me it was kind of boring for the kids. And
well,
I don't know. My kids are a lot like me.
And it just depends. Squishy started school this year.
He did, and he is doing amazing.
He's amazing. He catches on.
Amazing. That kid is smart as a whip.
Yeah, he catches on.
He needs to be whipped,
really fast.
but he's smart as a whip too.
Some of the stuff he's doing.
That's not gonna work.
Some of the stuff he's doing is not far behind what Star's doing when she's.
Oh yeah.
Been doing it for a couple years now. So
okay. Bruce is a pretty average learner, and Jace is a pretty quick learner, and Starlet, I don't know if she's stubborn or what it is, but she will drag her feet at learning anything.
Yeah, certain things, especially.
So much.
And one thing that sometimes helps, and I know everybody can't do this.
Merry Christmas, Melody, and God bless you too.
It does help if you have 2 people to teach the kids, which I don't hardly teach them anything.
Victoria,
she does.
We do school official schoolwork Monday through Thursday. We do some on Fridays, and then on the weekends we don't really do anything. Yeah. But Fridays, Fridays for us is not really studying math. It's more like educational movies, educational things. Yeah. Because Mr. Pineapple only works Monday through Thursday, so Fridays we try to do anything we can do as a family, doctor's appointments,
things like that.
So we do stuff with the kids that are. It's still learning, but it's not like sit down and fill out 20 math problems.
Yeah, we might do a lot of field trips on Fridays if we.
Well, good morning to everybody in India. Yeah. Sindhu, Bindu. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I really, really am. Hello, I love India. I would love to go there someday. Mm-hmm. It'd be beautiful.
One of the best things about homeschooling is you can go and do
so much
things like field trips or trips to places during the week because.
Bye, M. Schumertz. Have a good night.
There's less people there. Sometimes we go to a museum or something, and we'll go during the week when there's way less people. Yeah, it's less crowded. Sometimes stuff's cheaper.
It is really great to have a partner that helps with the homeschooling.
Yeah, that's what I was
because sometimes I will just get over. My brain is just. Have you ever seen those cartoons where the brain just pops out and blows up?
And
that happens to me.
And
he'll come home and I'll be like, "Deal with your child. They won't. I can't get through to them here." And he'll sit down with them and he'll say the same words that came out of my mouth.
She thinks it's her, but it's usually not. It's especially with our daughter. Yes. We had the problem with Bruce too, but not recently. But when he was
field trips to Hobby Lobby. I take them there all the time. Yes. I'm like. This is educational, I'm sure. Let's we try to read all the signs. That's reading.
with Bruce and Starlet, we've had trouble where it'll get to a certain thing and she'll say, she's just not getting it, and then I might be able to sit down and teach it for an hour, and all of a sudden she's gotten farther than she has.
I'm not even joking. And I'm sitting back listening to him, and seriously, he's saying the same things.
It's just a different person.
A different person comes out.
She listens to me different, I think.
She does.
You know, it's kind of, I think she becomes a repetitive thing, you know?
Yeah, and Al was saying...
she's been teaching her every day, and then when I come
Al
in,
was saying
like,
she's got a great co-op down by her. If you have a good co-op by you, I totally recommend it. It's great to go to a co-op. We unfortunately are not that lucky with co-ops. Well, like, there's like 2, and the unfortunate thing is they meet on days that just don't work for us. And like one is the kind of co-op where you go and you do classes, and the other is just field trips. And again, it never seems to match up with our schedule, and we could just never get there. Plus, some people think I'm weird, and I don't always get along with everybody who meets me. I know it's strange, right? It's crazy. I don't know who would think I'm weird. Do you think I'm weird?
No.
No. He has to sleep with me, so no.
Actually, our pastor's wife is
she runs a co-op.
She runs a co-op, but it doesn't meet very often.
It does. It meets like once a year, and so like
pretty much
once
only
a year
meet
I
for
do
field
that.
trip. Now
Bye, Estella.
Yeah.
I know Al said bye, but I did. See, Al reads all the comments. I can't read them all because I'm looking. I want to look at you guys because I don't be this weirdo that's looking off screen all day. But like, I can't read them on my phone. It's like this little blip.
Yeah, they're too tiny on there. They go off faster.
Karen, yes, we are all weird. I'm weird in a good way. Yeah. I'm Holly weird, and I like that. I don't want. My kids said, what was it the other day? All the boys had camo on, which is not surprising. And my daughter had on like leopard or something. She's like, Mom, you need to be like in some sort of camouflage. And I said, last thing I want to do is blend in. I was like, I did not spend all these years cultivating all of this to like be like blend into the wall. No. So I like being weird. Anyways, my nose is itchy. Al, are you talking about your cats again? Crazy cat lady. No, I'm just kidding. Our cat is crazy. I think she's okay, so I got her offline. She was an adult when I got her. I didn't know what she was, and the lady did not really tell me. So our cat, the more I look at her and the more she behaves and some research I've done, I think she is like at least Roxy has 9, or Rox Brass has 9 cats. Oh my god, can I come live with you? No, I'm just kidding. I love cats.
Sounds like my mother.
But our cat, I think Hazel is, I think she might be a mix between, like, I don't know, maybe a regular cat and a Maine Coon. She's very, like, if you look up their behavior and everything, thank you, Al, for deleting something. I'm sure you had good reason. Anyways, she acts a lot like a Maine Coon and everything. And all the research I've done will suggest that she is at least half Maine Coon. She's quite fat. If you guys have ever seen her on the channel.
She talks to us all the time.
She doesn't meow at you. She talks to you.
Yeah, she literally talks. She meows at you. She wants a response. Yeah, and
open view. Al, yes, I've gotten a lot of cards and some packages and stuff.
Yes.
And I will be filming a video that should come out in the next couple of days, and I will be showing you guys all the stuff that people have sent to me. I did get it. If you sent it, I most likely got it. If I didn't get it, you'll find out in a day or two. And please write me, and we'll figure out what went wrong.
Yeah, I've got lots.
But I did get a lot of stuff. I've just been so busy with the D-Stash videos, you guys, I couldn't do. Now, next year, I'm planning to do pretty much like 1 video a week. It's going to just be a podcast, and I will definitely be showing all the stuff people send me. Because you guys always send me wonderful stuff. Little Zinnia Patch, we all love cats. This is a cat-friendly channel. Yes. Okay. And dogs. Yes. We love our dogs, too, but in fact, my cat. Love my cat.
With Hazel, our cat, we got her from...
just a lady online.
The lady was just... They were just trying to get rid of her. We don't really know why.
I just said, yes, I'll take her. Because she's stunning.
We got her, and she was taken fairly well care of. But her hair is extremely thick. This really is thick.
Okay, so let me tell this story, because it's such a good story. I got to tell it. So... we were living here in this house. We had just moved in. And I was just on Facebook. And, like, they had a pet group near me. And I scroll. And there's this picture of this fat, fluffy, calico-colored cat. And I was like, mine. I literally just put mine. Like, you know, in the movie Nemo. And I'm like, mine. I was like, mine.
Mine.
And then so the lady's like, okay, yours. And then I'm like, oh, crap. I got to call my husband and tell him we got a cat. And I go and pick her up. Apparently, I don't know. They obviously took well care of her, but I don't think the husband liked the cat or something, because he didn't seem very happy about the cat being around. And they kept her out on the porch. So she's very fluffy and quite fat. And her hair's coarse. It's not real, like, smooth or silky. she had a lot of knots, like up under, like, you know, the armpit areas and around, like, a lot. And I was like, I can't do this. I can't.
They were too thick.
So I called like 15 groomers, and nobody shaves cats, you guys. They were like, no, I don't shave a cat. So I called this little old lady in a town, a couple towns over from us, and she's like, well, I don't normally. And I was like, do you know anybody? It was inhibiting her ability to move her legs very far because there was just a lot of big knots. But she's so fluffy, if you don't pet her daily, you wouldn't know they're there.
Yeah.
And so the lady was like...
First off, she is declawed.
She is declawed.
Front and back feet. That was the way she was when we got her.
Pre-us, but yes.
Yeah.
So the lady consents to shaving the cat. She's like, bring the cat in. I'll shave her. I was like, sweet. So I also was like, you want to shave my dog? Because at that time we only had Bella. So I brought them both in. Let me just tell you, Hazel's not a car cat. She didn't like that at all.
Like that at all.
So we take her into the groomers. She's having a panic attack in the groomer. And they put her in a cage, and we leave, and we come back, and this sweet little lady is sitting there smoking a cigarette. She's like, so when I started shaving her, she passed out, and I thought she was dying. And then she bit me, and she had this, her whole hand wrap. Apparently my cat attacked her.
Oh, yeah.
And so then I'm looking in the cage, and my cat's like, and she's like, bald, except for this little poof on her tail. It was the funniest thing, you guys.
Poor cat and the poor lady.
I will put pictures of the cat in my next podcast. It was so funny. But anyway, so then like the lady was like freaking out. She will never shave another cat again. Hazel did it, and she was like, mm-mm. So yeah. So now that after we got that done, we're able to keep up on it now because now she still gets them. But when we pet her, because we pet her daily, obviously, we see them and they're tiny. We're able to snip them. These were so big, it would have been too much.
They were clear to her skin. There was nothing we could do other than shave her.
I wish I had the photos.
It was
to
good
like
for
just
her.
hold up for you guys.
She hated it. But
she was so mad.
It was the best.
No, and the funny thing was, is like we had gotten her. We'd only had her 2 or 3 weeks, and she had just gotten used to us and started coming out of hiding. Yeah. And so then we got her shaved, and then she hid from us. She was like, I'm not talking to you. But now we're friends.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're friends. Hazel loves us, so.
Yeah, she's happy. She even lets us get the fur balls out of her belly hair once in a while.
Cindy Remington, what kind of dogs do you own? We are Shih Tzu people.
Yeah. We're stuck with Shih Tzu. No, they're great dogs, actually.
I love my Bella. Yeah. And Ozzy's growing on me. Like, we only had Ozzy a year, you guys. It just takes, he's not Bella. And it takes some time to get used to him.
He is the most lovable dog ever. He likes to pick him up and tuck his head under your chin.
Victoria has a collie. I like collies. They're beautiful. I love all animals. I'm a huge animal lover. Like, I want to cuddle everything I see. I'm like, oh, look at that wild squirrel. Come here. Yeah. I'm like, they're so cute. I'm like, if I was a billionaire, this is why God hasn't made me a billionaire. I'd have my own zoo.
We would have a zoo
in the backyard. Yes. I want a zebra so bad. Like, so bad. I want a zebra. What am I going to do with a zebra? You guys can't even ride a zebra. I'm too big for a zebra. But I want one. I just want to walk outside and pet my zebra.
Yeah.
But
it's hard because we like to travel a lot, and having pets is not the greatest thing for travelers.
Let me scroll back up.
I
missed whatever. Well, I asked that she was praying for somebody. I missed whatever it is. See, that's the problem with being on the show. You can't actually, like, pay attention to the show.
Yeah.
Craziness. Oh, Kelly has a yellow lab and a Chiweenie. Oh my goodness, you have a Chiweenie. I love wiener dogs.
Yes.
I know they're called dachshunds or whatever. They're wiener dogs, okay, you guys? They look like a wiener dog.
Dachshunds.
It's a wiener dog.
Yes. Our friends in New York have...
Okay, Bo Sutton, I'm coming to your house. They have 6 goats and 4 horses.
Wow.
And too many ducks to count. Can I ride a horse and pet a duck? That is the question. I'm sure you'll let me pet the goats. Goats love me. But can I ride a horse and pet a duck? I will be there. Somebody said, hi, Rambling. Who's Rambling? Is it random? Randy's Rambling? Is she here?
I don't know.
I don't know. If you are, hi. Welcome to the crazy that is whatever time it is here on... It is almost 11 o'clock on Christmas Eve. And do you think my kids are asleep? Probably not.
Probably not.
Especially not the oldest one. Bruce is horrible about Christmas.
Yeah.
He, like, waits and counts how many times you got down the stairs. Oh, somebody has 2 Chiweenies and 2 cats. I love Chiweenies. I just like saying that. That's funny.
Yeah, our kids always have trouble sleeping on Christmas Eve, so they say...
Yes. I would have a zoo and yarn all over if I was a millionaire.
This year they actually told me...
Oh, no, it's Rambling Mountain Rose.
Oh.
Well, hello, Rambling Mountain Rose. How are you?
Yeah, this year the kids actually told me, Dad, don't tell us when it's Christmas because we won't be able to sleep that night.
Ella, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. I'm really sorry to hear that. You know, if you're, homeschooling, feel free to email me sometime. We'll chitter-chatter. Ella, she said Al's praying for her because she doesn't have very much support while homeschooling her kids. And that is sad. I am sorry about that.
Yeah, it is a tough thing to do. It can be a tough thing to do.
It is.
Sometimes one of the things, and a lot of people aren't going to agree with the way you homeschool.
No.
We have friends who homeschool their kids and would never send their kids to school and do not agree with the way we do it.
Oh, completely. Every family. Do what works for your family.
What works for you. You know, we've...
Good night, Mary. Sorry,
because
we're
of
nighttime
public
people.
school, and we don't bash the public school system.
Good night, Victoria.
A lot of kids would be in a horrible situation if they didn't have public school. But we found that most people think if you homeschool, you have to be right where the public school system would be as far as what they're learning that year and where... And that's not true. Work with what works for your kid. If your kid is struggling with math, he might be behind in math compared to what a public school kid is. But as long as he's progressing and you're working on it, and your kid might move on in certain things faster than they would in public school. Because like our youngest, some of the things that we were teaching him, he went through the whole year's curriculum in a couple of months in those subjects because he just knew it. He understood it. And
Rambling Mountain Rose, where do you live? Because it's cold in Michigan too. And then Catherine Fries said her daughter asked what she was watching, and she told her the proper pineapple, and her daughter looked confused, so she said, it's a crochet channel. And she responded with, go figure it would be a crochet.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? I mean, you can see crochet all over. Proper pineapple.
Right.
It's all about crochet.
Totally, right. Like, I get it. Do you get it? See, I got to pull my hair in front.
Because I keep pulling it.
Pulling it.
I keep pulling her hair.
Ow. That's the problem. You guys, oh, pretty long hair. No, people pull it. People sit on it. I was literally sitting on a chair, and all of a sudden, I didn't realize, I guess my hair was over on the other side, and Jay sat down, and I'm like, ow. Like, ow.
Yeah, we had that problem with our daughter. We never cut her hair for like 7 years or something.
Cindy Marsh, you head to bed. Love you too.
Nice,
bye.
Cindy.
Go ahead.
So, I remember we debated whether we should cut Star's hair or not, and I remember one day she came out of the bathroom and her hair was tucked in her underwear.
Yeah, so we're like, it's time to trim it.
It's time to cut her hair.
Time to trim the
hair. We probably shouldn't tell anybody that.
Probably not. She was young. She doesn't get.
She'll be on the next video just smiling. She won't even know I told everybody about her
everybody
hair in her butt.
No, she doesn't even remember. Bridget says she homeschools her oldest all the way through all 12 grades. And she let them go at their own pace. That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you too, darling.
Remember our neighbor here?
Yes.
When we moved in, we had different neighbors. And
she was a horrible neighbor, but not because of the homeschool thing, other issues. But like her kids.
Your kids were talking over the fence to our kids.
Our kids were like, what did they say? I can't remember.
They said, are you guys homeschooled? And their kids said, yeah. And they said, oh, our mom says, because she was a public school teacher, and the kid says, our mom says that's not good.
Bye, Rambling Mountain Rose. I'll talk to you later.
So they didn't agree with it, but
not everybody's going to agree, and it doesn't really matter because what I always say about everything when it comes to kids is they are your children, and as long as they are safe and taken care of and loved, I've got nothing to say and no opinion about it because, no offense, but I don't want yours about mine. No,
so our kids really
don't mean that. I mean, but you know what I mean, you guys. I'm not trying to be mean.
We don't even really do grades necessarily.
No. People ask us, that's the funniest things. People be like, what grade are you in? And my kids are like,
oh, it's hilarious, yeah.
Mom, and I'm like,
they'll say, what grade are you in, Bruce? And he just looks like, I don't know.
Ballpark 7th grade. No,
we do school.
We just do school. That's what we do.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not ready to move on in a certain area in math or something, then we don't move on to the next thing.
That is so one of the many things I am so glad about that the kids are not in school. Bullying is ridiculous nowadays. It is so ridiculous and so out of control. Yeah. And the craziness that ensues in schools. I mean, the only body picking on my kids is me.
Yeah.
So that's how we do it.
But we don't want them to feel left out, so we pick on them every once in a while.
I give them a wedgie every once in a while. I just taught my son, my youngest, how to give wet willies. Daddy was sitting there, and I said, come here. And I was like, lick your finger, stick it in his ear. And he's
yeah, that was, I still owe you for that. Yeah, that was a good one. Mm-hmm.
So we have all the fun without any of the meanness.
Yeah. Oh, that guy.
Wow.
Oh. Huh.
Gonna just go ahead and block you. Sorry about that.
You must have a pretty boring life if all you do is come onto a crochet channel and leave weird comments.
Oh, Catherine, please tell Bella. I love my hair too. No, I'm just gonna tell her thank you. I said I am thinking of doing some different stuff with this in the new year. Still pink and blonde, but I'm thinking of maybe going up a little higher with the pink, maybe putting a little purple at the tips. I'm loving the color. I love everywhere I go. You guys. I get compliments from the most random, like you wouldn't even think. Like I was in the store the other day trying to get some nail polish, and this sweet little old lady, like she was so prim and proper and just she looked so well put together that I was like, oh, I want to be her when I grow up. But she was like, and she turns to me and she looks at me, and I was waiting for, I don't know what she was going to say. And she goes, I just love your hair. I mean, it's just the right amount of color. It's not too much. It's just perfect. I love it. No, you did not miss us. We're here. See? Me. And I brought him too. I don't know what Al agrees with Samantha about, but me too. No, I'm just kidding. Al is such a good moderator. We should pay her.
Yeah, we should.
We won't, but we should.
No, we won't. We are cheap.
We're so cheap. We're not cheap. We're poor. There's a difference.
Poor. There's a difference. If we were rich,
we'd pay her.
Give everybody $1.
Right. Nikki said unicorn colors. Kind of thinking of it. I'm going to have like the blonde. And I'm thinking I'm going to trim my hair a little because I just need to. So it'll be just a smidge shorter, not like ridiculous. And I'm thinking about bringing the pink up a little higher and then like some purple at the bottom because...
Yeah, she was telling me all this the other day. And she goes, do you think you can do that?
He does my hair.
Me?
He does my hair and my nails.
Yeah, she's got me doing her nails now. So I'm having to learn a new hobby. Just to, and then the kids are like, "You're pretty good, Dad. You should do nails for a living." No, I shouldn't.
No, I have been incredibly blessed with a husband who's willing to help me with everything. When I started dolls, he learned to crochet to make the heads to help me out. Now that I get acrylics put on, I couldn't get. Well, okay, so what had happened was I normally go to one town, but couldn't get to that town that weekend, and I had a bad experience in the other town that we live between. But I figured, there's another place in town. Why don't I go try them? And I go in, and I walk in, and I'm like, I need to get my nails filled and the color changed. And the guy goes, yeah, we don't have time to do that tonight. It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they weren't closing for hours. I was like, well, okay, never mind, I'm leaving. So I left, and I came home, and I was super, super angry. And Jared was like, I'll do it. So we got some acrylic, and he did my nails, and they are looking great, you guys.
Getting better.
Hi, Karen in Virginia. Aw. Javaz, I can't say your name, says we're cute. Sorry. Aw, Nikki says you're a good man. He is. I love him so much.
Yeah.
And he takes a joke well. Earlier today, I made a really good joke. It was great, you guys.
Well, I don't remember.
Remember the one about the orangutan?
Oh, yeah. Orangutan. She said,
Okay, stop. I got to give a backstory. One day we were going to his mom's house, and in the car, the kids were like, Mom, if you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be? And I was like, I'm a leopard, right? I'm a beautiful, majestic leopard. And then they were like, what would Dad be? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I mean, he's kind of like a teddy bear, but not really. And I'm like, and so the conversation spilled over into his mother's house. And we're sitting there talking, and his youngest brother, Adam, who's like in his 30s, comes walking in, and he looks at me and goes, he'd be an orangutan. Like, he's actually thought of this. He was like he had actually thought of this all the time. He's like, he'd be an orangutan, duh, and walked off. And, like, I'm dying because I'm like, an orangutan. So it's always
hilarious.
It's always been an inside joke. So I was reading like random facts on Pinterest because who else does that, right? And I look at him and I go, honey, are you left-handed? And he's like, no, I'm right-handed. And I said, oh, because 66% of orangutans are left-handed.
Yeah, they didn't even hear that. 66% of orangutans are left-handed.
I can't breathe.
Oh, boy.
It just looked at me like, what the crap? I'm sorry, but it was too funny. It's like our inside joke now. I am sweating so bad because I got this sweater on and this
Christmas sweaters. Holly has quite a collection of Christmas sweaters.
That's good, right? I do have. I have 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm gonna get more of for next year.
Yeah, she always buys them. Usually she waits till after Christmas and buys them on clearance. Which is why I'm gonna not tell the kids when Christmas is next year.
Owl Stitch says her husband's a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
You're my cuddly orangutan. Let me do a cute little face. Anyways, you're not gonna tell what?
Next year I'm not gonna tell the kids when Christmas is because I'm gonna wait until like 2 days after Christmas. And I'm gonna go to the store and buy everything on 50% off clearance.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yes. So, man, this channel is just like today's just about whatever we want to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about?
No, I know
I'm
what
just
to talk
making
about.
up. What should we talk about?
Because Holly has all these Christmas sweaters, and we went to do the 24th day giveaway the other day. So we decided, hey, we need to go to the store and get a sweater for me. So
we went to Target, which was a bad idea because it's Target.
And well, first of all, what we found, we didn't find a sweater for me, so we ended up not getting one. But
thank you so much, Dorothy. You're such a sweetheart. You're my new favorite found person that found me.
So we went and we found one of these 2-people sweaters where 2
yeah,
people wear
we wanted to wear the 2-person sweater.
We thought that'll be great because we'll be opening the package. We won't be able to use one hand. We'll have to work together.
We really need more like a 1-inch, like
one size don't fit all.
One size does not fit all. No, but it goes back. This goes back a year because last year when he bought me all these sweaters, he was like, they also had that 2-headed one at Walmart, and I didn't get it. I was like, why didn't you get that? That would have been great for us because it was actually big enough. We could have fit in the Walmart one.
You had to put the kids in it with her because
no, you could have fit in the Walmart one. The Walmart one was big.
Maybe.
But anyways, and he was like...
I tried it on right there in the store, and I couldn't even get my arm all the way down the sleeve. The sleeve was too tight on my arm.
Dorothy says she's from Michigan but grew up in Cali. I bet it's beautiful there.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I'm going to have to scroll up. I don't know what Dawn's talking about, but it sounds serious. Look at me over here cracking jokes about my husband being an orangutan, and there's some serious conversation going on here.
You need a rolly chair with a better cushion.
You know what I need to do? Is I need to get Al to, like, write out all the important comments that I should go back and, like, talk to later.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
Pretend there is no cure. Oh, I'm sorry, Catherine. I have chronic idiopathic urticaria, which is just chronic stupid hives, is what that is. So, and there's no cure for that either, which is why I'm getting hives on my arm, you guys, because it's so itchy today. But okay. What's that say? Something about glasses, needs to put them on. Me too. I need to get new glasses. Go U of M. I'm with you, Brianna. Blue and gold.
Yeah, I'm not a sports person.
I am not a sports person. I don't watch sports, but I grew up near the U of M, and it's just been bred into me that we are blue and gold.
Yeah.
None of that green stuff. Blech. No, I'm just kidding.
I played sports in high school.
Yes, hello to everybody joining us.
I would probably be more apt to take the kids and go to a high school football game than I would go to a pro game.
I have been to a high school game when I was in high school, and I didn't watch it then. I'm not going to watch it now.
Yeah. I don't really have anything against, like, football. But I don't go anywhere that has $6 hot dogs.
Is that shaking the table? I think I'm shaking the table.
Yeah,
I'm itching my hive on the
earthquake.
Earthquake! I'm sorry, guys.
We're just ruining this video.
No, Julia, me and Al were supposed to have an ugly Christmas sweater contest. Al, are you up for an ugly Christmas sweater contest? Christmas 2019. I'm in if you're in. You don't have to make it. I will make my sweater. You just have to buy a sweater and make a bunch of ugly on it. How about that? Can you do that?
You know, this is what this channel should become. We should spend all year just making ugly Christmas sweaters.
We didn't watch football, though.
Yeah. Because, you know, I was at I don't remember what store it was we were at the other day, Meyer or something. Yeah, it's Christmas sweaters for like $32.
$32. It was like
an ugly sweater.
An ugly sweater for $32.
I mean, this channel, you guys could just make Christmas sweaters all year, send them to us. We'll sell them.
Yes. I love ugly Christmas sweaters. So sorry, I'm trying to read stuff. Patty, good night. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.
Somebody says, don't scratch my scabs. It will itch worse. It's so true, but it feels so good. So.
Oh, yeah.
I do it anyways.
The hives, yes.
I scratch them.
She actually controls it pretty good by not taking any medications. And,
you guys, I can't take anything.
She gets a headache. She has to rough it through it. Or
you guys
hives.
know. I got hives one day. And I took Benadryl, and I got more hives. I can't
hives.
I can't take anything, but I'm pretty good. They come and go. Most of the time, they're gone now. It's not as bad as it was when it first came.
Yeah.
So I'm not
at first, we didn't know what it was.
Well, at first it was crazy because it was literally all over my body,
and it was getting.
And now, like once a month, I'll get them on my arms or my back, or I get them in my hair most often, which is great because then I just scratch my hair until it's crazy. So, but anyways, I'm trying to read comments, but I'm bad at it.
Somebody from Israel.
Ooh.
I would love to go to Israel.
I would love to go to Israel. That would be an amazing trip.
Yeah. All the history there.
So much history. Good morning and Merry Christmas in Israel. And God bless. Let's see. Something said.
Jada in Stitches made an ugly Christmas sweater.
Yeah, I bet she did. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make one next year. And Al, you didn't answer my question, I don't think. Are you in? Are you in or on making ugly Christmas sweaters? We'll get together and film like a ridiculous Christmas episode of stupidness.
I can see it, like glitter,
confetti,
glue.
I'm actually going to have like a Santa that pops out and throws confetti.
Like a cannon, a chimney cannon on the front of it.
And it's just like, boom, ho, ho, boom, and like glitter everywhere. Most likely to get all in my eyes, and I'm like, I can't see, but it'd be...
to get in the eyes of everybody you're talking to, because they're standing there looking.
Okay, guys, how about we do this? Let's plan for Christmas 2019, ugly Christmas Cal. All right, guys? Mm-hmm. You can either make your whole sweater, or you can purchase a sweater and add to it. Craziness.
Yeah.
And we'll say that now, so that way... we'll start it probably in November, and everybody, because that way you can get started on it, because whips will count.
Because when you get down close to Christmas, those ugly Christmas sweaters are like gold. They start selling them for crazy money.
They do?
We were at Goodwill. They were selling them for $20 a piece.
Of course it's going to be hot pink.
The reason I come to Goodwill is because nothing's $20.
Julia, you totally get me. Julia said I had to make mine hot pink. You get me, Julia. I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, Al said, what about, okay, guys, do you want ugly Christmas sweater, Christmas 2019, or Al said ugly Christmas sweater in July? Who's in for ugly Christmas sweater in July? I need to see some votes on, do you want to do it in July or December or both? I could do both.
There you go.
Somebody said use cold packs on the hives. I do. I normally do, but,
Yeah.
I look weird when I'm like... Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Al's right. I think maybe we'll do it in July because you have more time because in Christmas. So okay.
So scratch the first idea, guys. Christmas sweater in July. People are.
I'll talk about this in my next podcast, which will be coming out in a day or two. I will totally come up with the rules and everything, but we will do ugly Christmas sweaters in July, and we will have a whole Christmas in July thing going on. And everybody can enter. And Al, you're going to have to come be on the channel with me in your ugly sweater, okay?
Susan, she says, sweaters in Texas in July? Yikes.
Okay. Ugly Christmas tees count too. You wear a t-shirt. You make it ugly.
If you're in the tropics or something, you can wear it.
Hey, somebody named Michelle has kittens. Where do you live, Michelle? Me and Al might come by.
No. No.
Oh, it'd be so funny, wouldn't it?
Yes. You can drive by and pet the kitties. You can't bring them home.
That's what he thinks.
No, I like cats, but...
So, quick cat story to make you be like, yeah, what's wrong with him? One day we were driving through Walmart, and this lady had a free kitten sign in the back of a trunk, and I was like, kittens! And he was like, nope, and hit the gas.
Oh, but they're probably cute. I'm like, they're always cute.
Let's see. Somebody asked a question about crochet. Yes, the sweaters. You can crochet... Okay, so let's just come up with it real quick. We'll do an ugly Christmas sweater in July. And then do, so you can make the sweater. You can crochet the entire sweater. You can purchase a sweater and crochet a bunch of stuff all over. You could also knit or crochet. If you're going to purchase a sweater, I would just ask that at least 50% of the sweater is covered in something you made and put on it. Okay? That would be like decorated
so just buy a big red sweater and
you guys
hot glue stuff on it or something.
Okay, who thinks that not only would it be like awesome, but / the most uncomfortable sweater in the entire world, but go to Hobby Lobby and they have that yarn that looks like tinsel. What if I crochet an entire sweater out of tinsel yarn? I bet it would be the most uncomfortable thing I've ever owned. Yet awesome. I'll do a rainbow of color.
Well, I think I'm going to make one too.
Yes, Linda. I am going to put up we'll host this over on Ravelry, and Al's going to be a part of it. We're going to make Al come be on the channel for the like official day that like the ending of it or whatever, the big party to celebrate it. Yeah. Make Al be on it. Don't tell her, but she has to be on the channel now.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see. I'll put up a chatter thread, and then we'll start posting finished objects in like June or July, something like that. Or actually, we can start them now. We can start at the... I'll put up a chatter thread, and the finished objects will start at the end of January. If you start making... You could just bust out a bunch of sweaters, go for it.
Some people might have made ugly sweaters this year, and maybe they want to show those. You know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then
I'm going to make an ugly sweater, and I'm going to think it out.
He's going to do it.
It's going to be thought out well.
Okay,
I might even go with that
Kaylee,
chimney cannon idea.
For starters, I'm about to tell you how to do it, but in case I don't give you good enough instructions, the people that run Ravelry are super great about getting back to you and answering your questions and walking you through everything. But essentially, go to Ravelry, find my group, which is the proper pineapple, click on the group, and it will come up. It'll be like where everybody's talking, and up over in like the, I'm pointing to the right corner of the screen, but I don't know what it's coming up on yours. But the right corner of the screen will say join this group. You just hit join the group. That's all you do. You will join. I don't have like any, like, you don't have to answer questions or do anything funky. You just join. I know everybody, we need to come up with some sweater patterns. Sweaters are super, tinsel sweater would be super itchy, you guys, but I'm going to do it anyways because Michelle, meet halfway. Halfway where? Where's halfway, Al? I want to go. We're talking about kittens? I'm in. Okay.
Julia says you're her favorite YouTuber ever.
Julia, I love you. Thank you.
Yeah. She's up there close to my top. Yeah.
I'm going to cover the camera real quick, and if you hear screaming, don't call the cops. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No.
Oh, good night, Cynthia. Why were you up till 7 a.m.? That's ridiculous. No, I'm just kidding.
The kids are going to be up to open gifts soon.
I know, man. Christmas morning. Okay, so my kids like to sleep in, and my husband does not. So he's always trying to wake them up at like 4 in the morning. But that's a bad idea, because every time he does, the kids are a bunch of little turds the rest of the day. So
I decided to let them sleep this year. Because the one year I actually woke him up.
Kaylee made Chase from Paw Patrol. My son would have loved that.
Jace would love Paw Patrol.
Rambling Mountain Rose, don't worry. I'm going to do a lot of different cals throughout the year. So if you can't participate.
Oh, you do that too. Maybe they could
because she doesn't. Well, she doesn't do Christmas.
Oh, okay.
She made a comment. Do not worry. Yeah. I'm hosting. I have a plan of like a ton of cals. Because I want everybody to feel, like they can be a part of it. So I will definitely make other cals for you to be a part of too, okay? Because I wouldn't want you to be left out, so. Somebody said line the tinsel sweater with lightweight fabric. Now, that's the fun of a tinsel sweater, guys, is the itching burn you get from wearing it. Oh, wow. I love that most of it gets hidden automatically, but then I just have to delete it.
Yeah.
Gladys says they stay up until midnight to open presents. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And Rambling Mountain Rose says, cool, thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a part of the pineapple people. Go back up and read my comment, Holly. All right, Al, she's pushing.
Okay.
Michelle has 19 kittens and lives in Tennessee, so we're meeting halfway so I can cover myself in kittens.
Oh, nice.
I'm so in. Let's do this, Al. Maybe, okay, I'm in. Let's do this. Just pick me up on your way down. I want to cover myself in kittens. Who wants a photo of me and Al covered in kittens?
No, we got to go soon. I'm
What?
out of soda.
He's out of red pop. What's wrong with him?
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's so funny. That is hilarious. I want to be covered in kittens, too. Why can't we have 19 kittens? How come you don't love me?
Yeah.
He doesn't love me.
I don't know.
Do you guys want to know a weird little secret about me? That everybody, I doubt people are going to agree with me, but there is one kind of cat I really, really want. Like, really, really, really want. And everybody else seems to think they're a bunch of freaks and I shouldn't buy one. But I want one with all my heart. And if that would be like my one wish, is I want a Sphinx cat. If you don't know what a Sphinx cat is, they are those hairless cats that kind of look like drowned rats. And I want one so bad. And Al thinks I'm crazy, and my husband thinks I'm crazy, and my parents think I'm crazy. And I don't care because I want a little naked cat running around my house. I have a fluffy, furry cat. I need a naked one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call one Fluffy, and call this naked one Fluffy. That'd be funny.
So I said,
What?
I missed it, but...
Don't click.
Oh, sorry. Wow.
Roll.
What did I do? Mess it all up?
You did. What did they say?
Somebody said something about 500 subscribers. Maybe I went too far.
Maybe I'll go
It
back
wasn't
down.
that far from the bottom. No, it's up more.
Karen T, I love you. She thinks Sphinx cats are awesome. I'm going to buy one for Al because I know she'd love it. Al, do you want a Sphinx? Isabel likes Sphinx too. Love you too, Isabel. Dawn says, of course you do.
Yeah.
You already tried to shave your cat bald. I did that for her own good.
Yes.
Al said, heck no. I love Hazel Fluffy. I just want a naked cat too.
Yeah. No, and she likes those ugly
I know,
Chinese
Jamie. I want to take
dogs.
it. I do those Chinese crested. I want one of
boy.
those too.
Yeah.
I want a Chinese crested, and I want a Sphinx cat, and I want people to come over and go, "Oh my God, what is that?" No,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Julia says she was one of my first 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
Julia, you're so awesome. Last year at this time, I think I barely had 100 subscribers, you
Yeah, I
guys.
think we hit 100 right around this time last year. So.
Al says it's too gross.
We're coming up on 13,000.
I know. My
think.
goal, you guys, is to get 15,000 by my birthday. I think I can do it. And then I would have to double my giveaway, not just a big birthday giveaway, but a 15,000 subscriber giveaway. Who wants to do that?
Yeah.
Do I like dogs? Yes, I love dogs. I have 2 Shih Tzus that I adore with all my heart.
Oh, look, Rhonda says you could get a hairless guinea pig.
I'm totally in, Rhonda. Anything hairless, I'm in. Just bald animals all day. That's the kind of zoo I would have. An entire bald zoo. Like, kids would come and cry. It would be horrible.
Wouldn't that be creepy?
It would be. No, do
You had like a whole bunch
have
of
you ever
bald
seen
animals?
a bear that's been shaved? If you have not seen a bear that's been shaved, you have not seen Scary. Go Google shaved bear. They are really freaky looking when they're shaved.
Yeah, unless you have a husband who's a real man, then have him go shave a bear. That'd be...
Julie wants to know, am I more of a cat person or a dog person? I am more of a cat person in general. I've always been a cat person, but my dog Bella has, I don't really think of her as a dog anymore. Other dogs,
Bella won her over.
But Bella's my little like puppy soulmate, and Hazel's my kitty cat soulmate. So if I had to pick one or the other, I generally like cats more. And somebody said if I get a naked cat, I can crochet them ugly sweaters. That would be so awesome. If anybody knows somebody with a naked cat that they want to give me, please call me. I will drive wherever that is. Like, if I was walking down the street and I looked down an alley and there was like a sign that on a weird, creepy door that said free naked cats, I'd be like, I'll take my chances and I'll go in because I want one so bad.
Wow.
Somebody says a naked gorilla scarier. I bet they are.
Ooh, boy.
Naked mole rats are pretty freaky looking too, Al.
Yeah,
but I really want the cat. Think about it, Al. I can make it clothes. I will crochet little sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
I want one so bad. I want a little naked cat.
And then they have the naked cats that have the big bat ears, too.
Yeah. They're
some
like
that have like
huge,
bat-looking
like,
ears. Oh, boy, they're even creepier.
I like the ones that got the little curly ears.
Yeah,
oh,
that's what I was thinking. The curly ears. There.
Yes. Somebody said, "Don't Google that." Okay. don't Google that. Okay, I'm
Google
sorry.
what? Naked cat.
Naked stuff. Don't Google the word naked ever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was a bad suggestion. Don't listen to me. Okay. Oh, Diane's nephew has a Sphinx cat. I want one so bad. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Al, you're allergic to cats. Do you know why? Because they have fur. If you get a furless cat, you're not allergic.
Yeah.
Think about it.
It always cracks me up. Al's allergic to cats, but she has
She has
cats.
like 20. No, she does. She has like 3. But if Jamie wasn't around, Al would have 20. Right, Al?
And Al comes to our house anytime we have we used to have kittens.
We used to have kittens all the time.
She'd come down and just hold them and let them crawl all over her.
Yes, it's almost Christmas Day, you guys.
Yeah.
It's 11:30.
Wow.
You're allergic to their dander. There's no dander on a naked cat. I don't think.
I don't think so.
But anyways, Al,
if
seriously,
there is, just wash them.
Be honest. Yeah, she said I'd have 20, maybe 30. Honest, yes, you would have like 20 or 30 cats if Jamie wasn't putting his foot down on that one. And I think she just sneaks cats in when he's not looking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess they do lick themselves. But it's funnier when it's naked. Okay? And I'm all about the funny, all right? I couldn't imagine, like, one of the best things is having my fluffy cat sleep on me at night. I couldn't imagine this big naked cat.
Yeah.
Ew. Somebody was watching my live and just messaged me. Oh, I will check that later because I'm recording on my phone and reading on my computer. Dander is dead skin cells. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
So if you keep lotion on your hairless cat, you'll have less
you
allergies.
You do. You have to lotion a hairless cat.
Yeah, because I actually was going to let her get 2 of those so that we could breed them and sell them and become a... Yeah.
Alice, I love you. I love good jokes. Alice says, what do you call a polar bear on a beach? Sandy Claus.
Oh boy, let's not start up the lame joke thing.
Holly, answer Brianna. Okay, Al. What is Brianna's question? What does all your husbands hunt? Bow, rifle, or does he ice fish? Okay. He loves to hunt with a rifle and a bow. He's actually he's really good with a bow, you guys. And he loves to ice fish. He used to be a champion.
I used to shoot competition shooting with archery.
It's very attractive.
Yes, and I loved ice fish. I actually bought a new fish camera.
He did.
I know nobody else cares here. This has nothing to do with Chris Shaven.
We're going to 5 minutes to hear about Mr. Pineapple's activities.
I bought an underwater camera this year so I can lower this down the hole. And it has a little television, and the kids can actually watch the fish come up and eat their hooks, you know. So we're waiting for the ice to get safe enough here so we can go fishing.
Oh, mysterious animations. Thank you. Mary, I hear you. Feel the pain being allergic to everything. Me too. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not allergic to anything. That's the funny thing about the hives. It's not an allergic reaction.
No.
I don't have allergies. I just have hives, which is no fun. I wish it was an allergy because it's not like I'm allergic to like Tylenol or ibuprofen, things that irritate my hives. They just irritate the hives. It's weird, but anyways.
Yeah.
The proper blowfish. That could be your channel.
The proper blowfish?
No. His name would be the orange orangutan. No, it's kidding.
Wow.
I love you.
We actually have discussed making a couple new channels, but that's down the road here.
Really, Melinda? Is that true?
What?
A lady adopted a puppy, raised it for 2 years, and it was huge, and she found out it was a certain kind of black bear. That would be awesome. I want a bear.
Wow, that would be. That did not happen in Michigan.
No.
Everybody
in Michigan want to shoot the bear.
They know what a black bear looks like.
Debbie Tucker, no, it is not from the diabetes, but my diabetes does irritate me. It's
Even
called
diabetic medication will set
idiopathic urticaria. CIU. Chronic idiopathic urticaria. And literally they have no idea what causes it, and it is they have no cure, but most people, it doesn't last their whole life. There's stories of people having it for 20 years. There's stories of people having it for 2 months. And there's literally nothing. Like, there's no, like, common thread in the people that have this thing. Yes. And like I said, I can't even take my diabetic medication. Yeah. It gives me hives. So I have to control my diet completely, which I'm failing at. But I'm getting better at. I'm getting better, you guys.
She does way better than most people.
I am getting way, way better at.
No, she does not drink tea. Somebody asked if you drink tea. Oh.
I don't drink tea. The only hot thing I drink is hot chocolate.
Yeah, we don't drink tea in this house unless we're on fire.
Right. And even then, I would probably just.
And then we only drink it if the car wash is closed. We don't.
Right.
No, neither one of us like tea for some reason.
Al, you should look up Pima cotton yarn. It is just as nice as your merinos and your wools and stuff, but it's 100% cotton. They use like a special technique on it, and it's supposed to be really soft and nice, because you know how sometimes cotton is stiff, but I know some hand dyers that use Pima cotton, and they really love that. So you should check that out too, because it will open your horizon to more yarn, which people need. Lisa says ice fishing is way cool. It is. It's freezing cool.
It is. I actually took Holly out ice fishing last year. Once. Did you go once or more than once?
Once, because you went once.
Yeah, you went once.
I went once.
No, I went more than
once. I went full. Okay, I didn't have stuff, so we stopped by the Goodwill to see if they had like overalls, and all I could find was like camo overalls. So I'm in like these massive camo overalls, and again, I didn't have a good coat, so I was borrowing his giant coat. I looked like that kid from the Christmas Story. I couldn't put my arms down. Too small for him, massive on me. And I'm like, eh. And I went out and I literally sat in the middle of the lake and ate a bag of chips.
She didn't touch any fishing poles, but
by owl stitches. I love to fish. I just don't do it as much as him.
Yeah. She said to me one day, she says, I like to fish. I just only like to do it when I'm catching stuff. I thought, well, why didn't I think of that?
Wait. Connie says they have a mid-sized black bear. Our black lab, everybody in town calls him I thought it was a real black bear. I was like, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Did you like it? Did I like ice fishing? No, it was cold. It was cold. I don't like to be cold. I really don't. So, I mean, I love to fish. I'll sit out on a beautiful lake and fish. And I mean, like by like catfishing, where you just put your pole in and then I can crochet, and then like the bell rings and I go get it. I'll get that.
She says that. She only likes to fish if it's just like...
No. Okay, let me tell you the truth about why I don't go fishing. I don't go fishing because if he goes fishing, the kids want to go fishing, which means I have to go now, which means there's 3 little people running around just swinging rods with hooks. Acting like maniacs. Everybody wants a worm put on. Everybody's just like, I'll cast now. I got my sister's hair. It's just ridiculous. And I'm like... Yeah, I'm gonna stay home.
Yeah, fishing for me has become something totally different. It's now me taking the children fishing. I might as well leave my poles at home.
He doesn't go fishing anymore. He takes the children.
Yeah.
So which is my favorite movie is A Wonderful Life. I haven't seen that movie in years. But the little like ring a bell, the bell. Yeah. An angel gets his wings.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie. I'm the one in this house that's never seen anything. She'll ask me, she'll mention movies that apparently everybody knows.
Okay.
And
I am sure Mystery Animations is talking to you, because my favorite type of fish is cod, because it tastes like nothing, and whatever you cook it in tastes like that, because I don't like fish. Yeah. The taste of fish.
My favorite type of fish.
Now, I eat it because it's good for me, but I don't like.
Yeah, my favorite type of fish to eat, I actually don't go fishing for very often. That's walleye. I would say walleye, perch, and
Susan says fishing, pike, the new contact sport. It is in our family. Most of the time in the summer when we go fishing, bye Julia, love you, have a Merry Christmas. Most of the time in the summer when we go fishing, the kids don't fish for like 10 seconds, and then everybody's in the lake, no matter what they wore fishing. Let's see if I can see what Connie said here. Yeah, can't read it. Aw, sorry, Debbie. Sorry about the fibromyalgia. I know that's rough.
Yeah.
Shailene called Al Weird Al. That's great. I love that. I used to love him. I had like all his records in high school.
Weird Al. Yeah.
Everybody else is listening to like actual songs, and I'm over with like Amish Paradise. It was like my jam in the day.
Yeah. That's funny.
Okay, somebody said fresh catfish. I don't eat catfish. Yeah. Do you know catfish is
I know so many people that say catfish is the best fish out there, and I can't agree. I've tried them.
This is why I don't go fishing. Brianna says she got a hook in her temple once. That's why I don't go fishing, because the children are crazy, and I don't do that.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Denise. Merry Christmas. Ow.
Yeah.
I hurt my fingernail.
So I went fishing with a guy one time that I didn't even know. I got invited over to his house for like just a cookout or something, and I think he had invited.
Look, I caught Mom. Yeah, that's what it would be.
This guy had invited everybody from where he worked, and
still my jam too.
A friend of mine got invited and said, "Hey, you should come with us." And so we went to this guy's house. I didn't have any idea who he was. And his wife was throwing the party, and well, me and him kind of hit it off. So he says, "Hey, you want to go out fishing after everybody leaves?" I said, "Sure." So
never go with a guy you don't know.
So we waited until everybody left, and by then it's dark. So he said, "Well, it's all right. We'll go night fishing." And so we put on these lures that float on top of the water, called top water fishing. And so what you do is you cast them out and you twitch them with your pole, and you can hear a little splash, splash, and and you wait until you hear a big splash, and that means a fish hit your lure, and then you reel in the fish. And so I'm twitching my lure and talking to this guy, and I hear this big splash, and so I yank, and the lure comes flying back and hooks this man in the leg, guy I don't even know. and it didn't just hook into his leg, it went in past what they call the barb. It was buried all the way in there, to the point like you got to be a real man to pull that out with pliers in front of somebody. So
was he a real man?
Yeah. He had to cut a hole in his pants with his pocket knife, and then he pulled this hook out. But me and him never really talked again after that.
No, I wouldn't talk to you either. We're done. We're done being friends. Okay, Isabel, I saw that. I was just waiting for the story to stop. My favorite Christmas song has always been Silent Night. I love that song. It's such a beautiful song. And the first Noel, if I had to pick a second one. And see, Al's yelling at me because I didn't answer the question. But that's because I was trying to be nice to Mr. Pineapple and let him chitter-chatter. I love you. And so I don't fish with him, though, because I don't want to hook in my knee. Okay.
So this lady's saying catfish doesn't taste like mud if it's put in live in fresh water for 24 hours. See, I've heard of that. And I have had catfish that came out of like a cement tank. You know, like bred and raised catfish, and they tasted much less like mud.
Yeah, mystery animations, I would have barfed too. I don't do that. And I worked in the medical field for 10 years, and I didn't just work in the cutesy little areas where I put Band-Aids on boo-boos. I did some gross crap and pulling stuff out of barb out of somebody's foot. Yeah. Just coming right out. Aw, Catherine, her daughter is singing Silent Night. Oh, I bet that's adorable. I love that song.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
12 Days of Redneck Christmas.
That must be... I haven't heard that
we live in a very weird area. There are a lot of rednecks here. My whole family would consider themselves rednecks.
I would definitely consider them.
I gotta tell you a story. We were driving down the road in the middle of nowhere, and we're coming up on some weird guy driving what was he driving? It's like a big...
He's driving like a...
piece of farm machinery.
Big, camo farm machinery, and you could tell he was in, camo. It all, matched.
And as we're approaching, Holly's like, oh, God, look at this hillbilly or something.
I was like, that's the hillbilly. I bet it's related to you.
And we got up there, and it was my cousin.
It was his cousin. I was like, I was right.
Yeah.
Al, what we are doing tomorrow is waking up and doing Christmas, obviously. And then after that, we have to go to my mother's house. And since my mother lives in the same neighborhood as my sister, I also have to go to my sister's house, which is going to be all kinds of shoot yourself in the face kind of fun. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're gonna have a great time with my mom.
Yeah.
Show your yarns that you're going to cast on. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, so I actually did. Nope, this side. I need these 2 bags. Oh, and before I do that, Al, look, see? I transferred my Tunisian project into the bag you gave me, which you guys are going to have to wait to see that video. That'll be out tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. The next day, because I opened the presents today. The Tunisian hook fits in there perfect. Just to let you know. Okay, so you'll have to wait to see that video, guys. But anyways, I cast on a project today for a Christmas Eve cast on. And I am doing, she'll show you my scribbled on paper. I actually printed the pattern out, you guys. It's a knitted shawl by Andrea Mowry called the Free Your Fade. It's a really pretty, really pretty, it doesn't have a good picture of the shape of it, but it's like a really pretty triangle, and it's just garter stitch. And you use 3 colors and you kind of fade them. So my first color, which is actually attached to the project right now, is this gorgeous purple and pink. It's like a purple pink tonal, and it's called Carry Hope, and it is by, let me get the label out because I've got all my labels because I didn't want to lose anything. It is by, let's see if that will focus, Cat Sock Fibers LLC. She's on Etsy. I love her. And I love this tonal is my absolute favorite. It reminds me of Cheshire Cat, which is, again, my favorite. So that's my first color. And then I'm going to fade it into this beautiful skein of yarn here, which is called the Proper Pineapple. And my friends at Iron Wheel Farms, they're also on Etsy, hand dyed this color, especially for me. It's pink and purple. It's got a little green and blue in there too, but mostly pink and purple. So that will be the second color. And the third color is this. It doesn't look nearly as awesome in the ball as it did in the skein. Is this gray with pinks, and it's got purples and all kinds of little flecks in it. And this is called Quiet Riot by Roberta Ray Fibers. Again, also on Etsy. I got them all at a festival, but they're on Etsy. And I love this color. It's got like dark grays in it too, if you can see. It's going to look amazing. So I have already started that. Let me show you a little bit of my work. Again, I'm starting with the purple. And knitting's weird because you got all these needles, but I've just started, and that's the purple. And I've done 3 little sections, and I've got to do, I think, like 10 more before I add in the next color. So that is my Christmas Eve cast on. Look at this color purple though, you guys, right? Look, oh my gosh, isn't that stunning? It is not showing up on my computer as well as it is on my phone. It is absolutely beautiful, you guys. But I could, oh, thank you, Al. You're so sweet. And then, oh, I didn't put the pattern in it. Okay, I'll put it back in a minute. I am going to do a Christmas Day cast on too. Since that's a knitting pattern, I wanted to do a crochet pattern too. So I figured I'll do one on Christmas Eve, one on Christmas Day, and then just work on them. So this one is a pattern by TL Yarn. Does it have her name? Tony Lipsy. TL Yarn is what it's called. And it is called the Flat Iron Shawl. You can see that. I think this one does have a picture of the shape. Give me a second. Maybe it does not. It does not. But basically, it's a triangle too. It's pretty much the same shape as the knit one I'm doing. But this one is crochet. It is all crochet. And again, you fade from the lightest color to the darkest color. I lost my shoe there because I'm wearing slippers because it's the middle of the night. And again, you technically use 3 skeins of yarn and a mini for the border. And the mini I'm going to use is actually that purple I started my shawl, the other shawl with, because I only need half of that for that shawl. So I'm going to use the other half as the border on this. But I went with my other like favorites, pinks and stuff. So this ball of yarn is, did I put the label in here? I'm going to be so mad if I did not. I did not. I'm going to have to find where I laid the label. But I got this beautiful yellow, which that's about right. Stunning yellow from KnitCrate, which I've got a link down below if you want to go check it out and use my coupon Pineapple20 to get 20% off. I got this gorgeous yellow. This is a 80% superwash, 10% nylon. No, I'm sorry, 75% superwash, 15% nylon, and 10% cashmere. This yellow is the softest. Ooh, I love this. So I'll start with this yellow. Again, about there is the real color, about. Then I will go to this color, which this color does not have a name, and they don't really have a website where you can buy stuff, unfortunately, they told me, but it's by these people here, Schweitzer Farm or Fiber Mill. I got it at Rhinebeck. This was my Rhinebeck unicorn skein. The skein like I just could not leave Rhinebeck without, but I only needed one of them. And it has got these beautiful oranges and yellows and pinks. And there's some darker purples that are kind of showing up black here on camera, but they're the really pretty dark purples. So it's going to go like that. And then you guys are going to think I'm crazy on this one, but one of my pineapple people had sent me some yarn. If you saw from the last Jimmy Bean's wool unboxing, she sent me this beautiful skein of yarn from, let me get it, Honeybee Knits. And she was going to make me socks with it, but got busy. And I loved it so much, I want to make a shawl out of it. And my husband wrapped the ball weird, so sorry, but here it is, weird ball. It's just nothing but saturated with the purples, the pinks, the oranges, and the yellows. So when I put these two together, I know it looks a little funky, but they all have the same colors. And it kind of go from light to dark. So I'm going to do this. And then at the very end, the little border at the end is going to be that purple from my other shawl. So I'm super excited. I'll be starting this up tomorrow. I'll put more photos on Instagram and Facebook and all that. But yeah, it's called the, I'm trying to see if there's a better picture of the flat iron shawl. I just don't think there is. No. So just want, here's the person that made it though, if that's helpful to you guys. And you start, like, this is the tail. It's like you start up at the tiny part and get really, really big. Same way the other shawl does. So I'm going to be starting that tomorrow. Both of these projects are in bags from Kim from Chasing Acorns. You guys should go check her out. Look, it's Mario. Do the Mario sounds. The music. What's the music? I can't do it. But that is what I'm working on, you guys. What? What did that say? Yes, Mr. Pineapple does need to get me a ball winder and a Swift. I need one. That is the next thing we're going to purchase.
Probably this month. You guys will see a video of
a ball winder and a
ball winder and Swift. Yes. She convinced me to let her get one because she asked me to wrap yarn, and I hate doing that. So
let me see if I could scroll up, Al, to find them. Somebody has questions. So, yeah, no, it was a huge... Okay. Brianna said the yarn looks pretty cool. It does. I love it. My kids literally fought. Okay, I just saw where Al pointed out the question to Brianna. I am scrolling up. How do you use those? I'm still trying to figure that out. How do I use the skeins of yarn?
Or needles?
Brianna, I'm so sorry. Could you just... It would be really great if you just asked me the question right now. I'm literally watching. I'm so sorry, but... I have seen those Rambling Mountain Rose, and I don't think I have the patience for doing it like that. But I am just going to get a yarn ball winder because my kids fought over it. I literally tried to bribe them and pay them $1 a skein, and they were like, no. And then I tried
First, they were like, yeah.
Okay.
And then it took so long, they were like, yeah, forget it.
Brianna, I had one from Hobby Lobby, and I did a little video on it, and it's really not worth the money. I paid like 20 bucks for it, and it's great and all, but it's so small. It can't... Yes, my husband loves venison everything, Brianna.
Yes.
Deer everything. He's a deer guy. Anyways, I couldn't get it to work because it was too small. Every time I try to wind the yarn, it gets half of it done and then it all falls off. So I'm going to get a bigger, like most yarn Swifts at like your Joann's and Michael's or your yarn winders are going to be 4-ounce winders. And your yarn is roughly that much. It just doesn't work. So I'm going to get a bigger one. Susan says you could tell he loves everything. Oh, Susan called you fat, man. That's mean.
Well, no.
I'm kidding. He's just a nice
muscular.
guy. No, yes, this is beef. No, Mr. Pineapple grew up in a family with 6 boys, and so they did a lot of hunting and a lot of just eating. And really, to be honest, they weren't picky about much.
No, we killed most of what we ate, whether it was animals we raised or hunting, fishing.
Brianna would like to know if I like venison. Yes and no. At first, every time I took a bite, I was screaming, "Oh my God, it's Bambi!" I didn't grow up in a family that hunted or fished. I have gotten to the point where I like it. The only problem I have with venison is it's much drier because it doesn't have any fat like beef does. So it's much drier than burger and steaks. Like when I cook a steak, it's juicy and delicious. It's really, really dry. So I have to, I have to be aware of that, and I usually marinate it in something like that to help with the dryness.
Or we use a lot of it in chili and things like that, and it's spaghetti even, and then it's kind of a different texture, but you don't really.
Okay, Al just posted the question. Yes, Brianna, we teach our children to hunt and use guns and fishing.
Yeah,
and,
they haven't done a lot of it.
They haven't done a lot of the actual processing.
Yeah.
Mr. Pineapple is amazing at processing a deer. He does it super quick. He has some awesome stories. If anybody's husbands want to hear cool stories about how to process a deer, get a hold of Mr. Pineapple. Okay, he's got some great stories.
My father worked in a I don't want to call it a slaughterhouse, but
Thank you, Connie. I'll check that out.
He butchered animals for a living when I was younger, and so he taught me.
Oh, the needles. Okay, I'll talk about that in a minute. Go ahead, honey. I'm sorry.
He taught me how to process our own deer and cattle and things like that. So, at a young age, so I've been doing it for a long time. So
yeah, and we are going to teach the children too. It's one of those things. We're not those type of people that go out and hunt for trophies. Like, woo, I just caught something, throw it away. No,
yeah, we don't hunt for trophies.
No, you know what I mean. We don't hunt solely for the purpose of putting deer antlers on our wall.
And there's actually things that I enjoy to hunt. I enjoy hunting that I don't hunt because we just don't eat it. And if we're not going to eat it, we don't hunt it. So,
yeah, we pretty much.
Yes, one of the biggest problems. Our kids haven't done a lot of hunting because where we live, it's mostly private land, and it's gotten to where we really don't have a lot of places to hunt. So this year, I think we're going to start taking a trip up by Al. And
Al has great hunting land.
Yeah, we're gonna head up that direction. There's a lot of government land up there.
Karen, tell your son I had happy birthday. Okay, somebody wants to know how I use those needles I had. Let me show you real quick. So I'm not going to give an entire knitting demonstration right now live on YouTube because that would probably be horrible. But these are called circular needles. I mean, obviously, if you're making anything like in the round, like if you were going to make a cowl that went round and round, you would just go literally knit round and round. Hold on. Yes, I homeschooled, Laura. We're weird like that. So anyways, these are, they're just joined. And so basically you would knit just like you would with straight needles. You get your project, whichever end is the right end, in your left hand, unless you're a lefty and then you switch it. But we're going to pretend everybody's right-handed here because I'm right-handed. And you just knit. You knit until everything's over on this needle. And when that happens, you switch them around and do it again. And you just keep going back and forth. It just helps. I prefer the circular needles than straight knitting needles because it gives you like a little more room. These are actually really short for this project. I'm going to have to get bigger ones. But for right now, that's basically it. If you know how to knit. If you don't know how to knit, maybe I should do a learn to knit with me sort of a thing. But yeah, you use them just like straight needles. You just keep, but you have that extra little cord. And I have ones that have bigger cords. I just started on this one because for some reason, it's the only size 4 I had. Which is just weird, but anyways. Al's been busy. Look at her blocking all these messages.
Yeah, I know. She's just...
I know. Apparently there's somebody coming on. You guys, seriously, this is a crochet channel. I know we got off topic about like homeschool and hunting and all kinds of other craziness. It's a crochet and knitting channel. Why are you trolling this channel? Go away. Go find people who want to argue with you. We don't argue here on The Proper Pineapple. It's all love and peace and pineapples. Love, peace, and pineapples. Okay, guys? Somebody make me a t-shirt that says that, okay? Like, that would be funny. Okay, Denise says, teach me to knit. Okay, I will have to find something.
Mm-hmm.
Or I will have to make something to teach you guys to knit a video. I will do that. This year we will have a knitting tutorial. Now, you guys, I'm not like, I've just learned to knit this year, but I will teach you what I know. We'll learn together. How about that?
Yeah.
Everybody
she learns very fast.
Michelle, I do Tunisian. Let me show you what's in the Tunisian bag. I'm coming out with a pattern soon. Well, not soon, because Tunisian is slow for me. But I do Tunisian, and I love it. Okay, so let me show you this.
You should show the hook, because some people don't know what Tunisian
is.
This
is a Tunisian crochet hook, you guys. Al's booting people that don't need to be booted. Ooh, Al.
Oh, Al. We've done that before, too.
So here's a Tunisian hook. This is a G. It is super long, right? Let me bring it back so you can see it. Super long hook. And essentially what you do with Tunisian is you get all your stitches on and then you come through all of them. So you do like 50 stitches in a row or however many. So that's the Tunisian hook. And I am working on a shawl pattern for this lovely, I'm using, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm using yarns from the Lemonade Shop. I'm using this color here, which is called, it's Harvest something. I know it. But I want to say it correct because I love it. Okay, that's not the one.
Did that say $32?
Harvest Moon. $32 for what?
$32 for that skein yarn.
You were there when we bought it.
Only $32?
He picked it out.
Wow.
Okay. This color here is called Harvest Moon. It's stunning. And then this beautiful tealy with the polka dotty is my favorite. It's called Shark Bait. So funny. You can find her on Etsy too. But this is a Tunisian shawl that I've just started. So it's going to start here and go until it gets big and then get small again. But look, guys, I'm doing the Tunisian knit stitch. Can you see how pretty that is? Oh, I love this. So, so pretty. So, so pretty. I'm just going to stare at it for a while now, you guys. I cannot wait. You guys do not know how fluffy this is because the Tunisian knit stitch gives you these ridges on the back. So it makes it just so squishy and lovable. I cannot wait to finish this. And come on, you guys, the colors are amazing. The way I'm striping it, right? I'm doing a great job. But anyways.
Yeah, look at this, Lisa. He really loves you tremendously to get you $32 skeins of yarn.
He does love me.
No, I know what happened. I remember. It was 110 degrees.
We were
walking around a festival for hours. Trying to pick out the same skeins of yarn. She kept looking at the same rack.
I wanted to go out of my comfort zone with that one and get something that wasn't pink and purple.
Till eventually,
I did. I came back to the same rack.
Just get it, babe. I don't care how much it costs.
I left with quite a few skeins of yarn.
I've done spent $15 on water standing here.
He did. It was so hot. Okay, Al says read my last couple of comments. Okie dokie, okay. Al. You're easy to find because you're blue and everybody else. Mystery. Talked about it earlier. Mr. Prana, do you hunt bear?
Oh.
Which style of knitting do you do? What do you mean? What style of knitting? Oh, the way I hold it. I don't throw. I don't hold my yarn. I hold it just like I would my crochet. I hold all my stuff in my left hand. I think I'm a continental knitter because I just, like as I'm knitting, my yarn's already on my left hand and I just like grab it. Instead of a lot of knitters will knit and they keep their yarn in their right hand. And as they put the thing through, they throw it around and come back through. I do not do that. Mine's over here. So when I go through, I just kind of pick it and bring it back. That's what I do. Yes. And do you hunt bear?
No, I do not. I would love to.
He would love to.
We live in the lower part of Michigan, and there's no bear here where we live. You have to go up north about 3 or 4 hours to get to where there's really any bears. And then, if you really want to have a chance at actually shooting a bear that's bigger than your dog, you kind of got to go across the bridge up into the UP.
Okay, yeah.
And
Karen, that Tunisian shawl is fingering weight yarn. So it's 2 skeins of fingering weight, and that's what's going to be needed for the pattern. It's just 2 contrasting or coordinating skeins of yarn, whichever way you want to do it. Okay, Mary, I don't necessarily want to eat the bear, I would really love to either stuff it so I can make sweaters for it or make a rug out of it, to be honest with you.
But we will eat it because we will
eat it because we won't waste it. But that is not the reason I want to hunt the bear.
And Mr. Pineapple would probably love to eat the bear. I actually have had bear before.
Oh, Al. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the pattern I showed...
Sorry.
The pattern I showed for the one that I've already cast on, the knitting one, it is not a free pattern. Neither is the flat iron shawl, the one that I'm going to cast on tomorrow. And then obviously the one I just made, I'm designing the pattern right now. So no, they were not free, but I don't think they were, you know what? Hold on 1 second, I will tell you. Because I have Ravelry like always.
Now my feed just went away. I can't see it.
Now you can't see nothing.
I got to read these little comments on the phone here.
So the first shawl that I've already cast on that is knitted, it is the Free or Fade pattern by Andrea Mowry. And it is $7. So that one's a little on the pricey side. Give me 1 second. Get back to my projects page here, guys. And then the flat iron shawl, that's the crocheted one. That is by Tony Lipsy. It is also $7.50. So they're kind of expensive, but they're really beautiful patterns, you guys. I actually have been wanting to make them for a really long time. So I don't mind. As a pattern designer, I don't mind paying for a good pattern. As far as the Free or Fade, before anybody who is a brand new knitter runs out and purchases it, there are some complicated things that you will not understand. I don't recommend that as your first shawl out. It is a very easy shawl to knit once you've made one or two things. But if it's your like straight out the box, never made nothing before, don't make that, okay? There's these eyelet sections that you have to yarn over multiple times and then drop stitches and stuff like that. And if you don't know how to do that, you're going to mess it all up. It just won't look good. So somebody said it is 6 p.m. there on Christmas Day. How was your Christmas? Was it great? It's not Christmas here. What time is it here? It's Christmas. Merry Christmas, you guys.
Wow.
It's totally true. Let's see.
Go wake the kids up.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And a yarny New Year.
Yeah, yarny New Year.
Holly, what yarn did you use for your birthday shawl? The shawl I was wearing in one of my birthday videos? Is that what you're asking me?
Boy, I know.
Y'all go make me work today. Okay. Are you talking? Tell me what video I was wearing said shawl in, and I will tell you what yarn I used. That is the way to do it. Because I'm going to go back.
We don't have them all memorized. Did she say your birthday shawl?
She said my birthday shawl. Did I make a birthday shawl? I might have. I've made a lot of stuff this year. Let's see. That's July's giveaway. So let me scroll.
We're scrolling.
We're scrolling, guys.
She's like, wow, you've got a lot of videos out.
I do. I've made a lot of videos this year.
Yeah.
Okay. May. Here we go. That's Starlet's. The April giveaway announcement. Oh, okay. Are you talking about this shawl? I'm like trashing my shawl. Are you? Is this the shawl you're asking about? I was wearing it in the announcement video of the April giveaway. Is that the one you're talking about? Yellow, pink, and green. Is this it? I think this might be it. I don't think I have any other yellow, pink, and green shawls. This might be it. If you are, this is Red Heart Yarn Fair Isle. And I thought it was really fun when I saw it. I don't wear this anymore, though, because it doesn't go with anything I own. Anything, ever, which is weird, because it's so bright. Anyways. You bought...
The Nervous Knitter? Somebody told you to check out her channel?
I should check out I will check it out,
thanks
guys.
for checking out the channel.
I lost my shoe. I'm like...
It's not a shoe, it's slippers.
It's a slipper.
See, she's dressed from the waist up for the video.
I have on jammy pants. I'm not going to lie to you guys, because it's Christmas and it's 12 o'clock at night. I'm wearing jammy pants, okay? I'm not mad about it. I'm comfy. Are you guys comfy? Because I'm comfy. Well, I'm sorry that your shawl did not turn out. I have made a lot of things that did not turn out. Denise, did I see your question? I did not, Denise, but I'm looking right now. If you want to type it real quick, I won't take my eyes up. Honey, you look at the camera because I'm over here. That's not going to work for me.
I can't.
Can't do it?
I can't see it.
He's horrible. I'll have to do all the work by myself, Denise.
Mm-hmm.
No, not my Wonder Woman shawl.
How many hours do you think we can be on here before Al stops blocking people?
Al will always block people. Yeah. She's great at this.
Well, someday she's going to go to bed.
She's like a ninja. Al doesn't go to bed. Are you kidding me? This is Al's prime time of the night. This is when her day starts. She's like, yeah. Al, you're going to be up for what, like 3-4 more hours? I have never tried Bernat Pipsqueak yarn.
Or ice yarn.
I've never tried ice yarn either.
We had some ice yarn, but we never really used it.
I've never bought ice yarn. I want to. There's some pretty yarns on there I want to try, but the shipping. The shipping gets you all the time. I know. Al is a troll blocking machine. I love you, Al. If you were here, I'd give you a big hug. Not really, because you know me, I don't hug people. Anyways, crazy. I know, Al. Isn't it weird? Like, it's a crochet channel. There's nothing controversial here. We're not here, like, debating topics that need trolls. Yeah. Like, we're talking about yarn,
you
guys.
Got to be very bored. Isn't there, like, a more interesting channel for these guys?
Yeah. You're bored out of your mind if you are
I mean, if you're the kind of person who likes to post profanity and stuff, seems like there's a more interesting channel than this one.
Is it, like... I know. What is macaroon yarn? Or...
Macaroon?
Macaron. Yeah. I have no idea what that is, Denise. No idea
Maybe
at all.
it's yarn that has macaroon cookies stuck to it from the children.
Are macaroon cookies good? I've never had a macaroon. Because they're not chocolate, and I like chocolate.
Of course they're good. They're cookies.
I don't like cookies.
All good.
I'm not a big... unless it's chocolate.
Yeah.
Are we talking chocolate? Because I'm in on chocolate. But if it ain't chocolate... Actually, no. Oatmeal raisin cookies. Oatmeal raisin. Yes. Yeah. Macaroon from A. Seymour. I've never tried t-shirt yarn either, Catherine.
No.
Best pattern for a first-time shawl crocheter. I have a really good pattern. Is a video, a tutorial up on my channel somewhere for a boomerang shawl. That's really, really pretty. If you want to go check that out.
We're going to have to go soon.
This person says sewing is the devil's work.
Yeah. I agree.
And where is... No, he literally says sewing is the devil's work. And where is it in the Bible? I am not...
Oh, wow.
I'm not getting into that with you. For
Sewing
starters,
is the devil's
you're
work?
clearly a troll. And we ain't gonna talk.
Yeah.
But sewing's in the Bible all the time, you guys. Anyhow.
Yeah.
Dawn S says Proverbs 31. You tell him, Dawn.
Proverbs 31, yeah.
Tell him. Quote it. Oh, no, you guys, come on. Now it's good. Now Bible trolls are going to get in here, all right?
Yeah, I know quite a bit about the Bible, but I can't quote a lot of scripture on sewing.
Venice Fascist says, is my hair pink? Yes, at the bottom. Yes, I know my red sweater is... Here, if I put it over here.
Out. Yeah. That's not my beard.
Don't you think Mr. Pineapple should grow a pink beard?
There's a goatee like that, huh?
I'm hoping for yarn for Christmas, too. Did you get me yarn?
Al did.
Al got me yarn because Al's my soulmate. I love you, Al. Better than yuck husband. Al. No, I was kidding. Oh, the Sosa family. Hi. How are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Are you up for Christmas?
The Sosa family.
She was one of our very first winners.
I think like our first winner.
Yeah, like our 500 subscriber winner.
Giveaway or something. Yeah. The Sosa family.
Merry Christmas to you. And you have fun with your family. Tell them the proper Pineapple family says hi. Yeah. And Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you. She said I'm gorgeous. I don't know what to say to that.
I think she's talking about me.
Are you talking about him? No. Always. He's prettier than me. Oh, a t-shirt yarn. Somebody makes baskets and bags. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I've never watched you, Nervous Knitter. I'm sorry. I didn't know of you, but I will go check out your channel probably tomorrow because when I get off of here, I'm going to try to go to bed.
Yeah.
Somebody got 12 mystery bags. I am so jealous. I want mystery yarn bags all the time. The lollipop cakes, those are cool. Bye, Sosa family. We love you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody got a whole box of yarn from their dad. Kayla, your dad's awesome. Tell him that he is proper pineapple approved. I'm sure he's going to be like, okay, and just walk off. Ooh, somebody says yarn was on sale for $2.99. I don't know what it is, but I want it. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
So we do know that there's the big sale coming up at Joann's.
Yes, I want to go. The Yarnormous sale.
Yarnormous, yeah, after Christmas.
This seems like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I normally do my lives at, sorry, I'm trying to find my shoe again because my foot's cold because I have like no circulation in my feet. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I usually do them at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I should start doing them in the middle of the night. This is actually great. Al seems to be totally in. Does this time work better for you, Al? Middle of the night? Middle of the night? What do I think? 2 a.m. next time? Who's in? Look, he's about to fall asleep. I had to let him take a nap earlier so he'd be awake for this.
Yes, I did. I took a nap.
Because I am a night person all day. I'll stay up all night, and then I'm like, sunlight, go to bed. And he's like, well, it's 4 p.m. We better get ready for bed.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good until about 9:30. Then my body's just like,
it literally, it's like, well, wait a minute, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Look, let's put the kids to bed. So
Al's a night person too. Sometimes, Al, I lay in bed and I'm like chit-chatting with you and I have to turn the sound off on my phone because like my phone will go bloop, 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 and I don't want to wake him. Even though I think a Mack truck driving through our bedroom wouldn't wake him, I still am respectful and put my phone on silent.
she has so much trouble sleeping.
I'm like, is there a cricket 3 blocks down? I can't sleep.
She's woke me up before and she'd be like, I cannot sleep. There's rain dripping from the eave trough.
I have. I'm like, do you hear that drip?
Yeah, and I go to bed. I leave the light on in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Light on, screaming child next to him, out cold. He went to take a nap earlier, and the kids are like, can we go upstairs and play in the dollhouses and the fun? And I'm like, oh, yeah, you're not going to wake your dad. And they're up there like a herd of elephants just running through. And I'm like, not waking him. That's not me. I'll be upstairs, and I hear them down here whispering. And I'm like, shut up. I'm trying to sleep.
She does.
It's true. Totally I have the worst time. Total. But it's funny because I'll stay up all night, and then all of a sudden, the sun starts to rise, and I'm like, but that doesn't work because he's a morning person. He's like, psst. It's 7 a.m. You want to go do something? And I'm like, no? What's wrong with you? Somebody's been up since 4:30 a.m. and had to go to work. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I've got to get off here soon.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to go. I mean, it's already Christmas, and we have to, like, get stuff ready for Christmas.
We got to put some of these stockings.
See the empty stockings? We've done nothing.
Our kids are going to be up pretty soon, looking under the tree. We're like, what happened? Santa didn't come.
Somebody says when I can't sleep, I should just get on here and chat with them. I should, because... But that's going to be weird, isn't it? If it's like 2:30 in the morning and I'm just like sitting here and I'm like, guys, the Hubs is asleep. Let's chat. C. Martin, hi, I was talking about you other day.
Yeah.
I love C. Martin. She's such a sweetheart. She sent me that beautiful skein of yarn for my birthday that I still haven't figured out what I want to do with, but I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, C. Martin. I love you. I love all of you. Mm-hmm. It's just love here. It's the middle of the night. I'm getting crazy. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, how old are you? Are you old enough to be up at midnight? Because you should be in bed. Santa's coming. Oh, everybody says they love me. I love you too. It's weird. It's so funny though. Oh, she says she's 16.
Oh.
She is a kid. She's like a little baby. Go to bed. Santa's coming.
Yes.
You don't want to ruin the surprise of Santa. I'm kidding. Somebody was talking about a new yarn shop. What? I'm in. No. Thanks, sweet. I love you too and your entire family. I don't know how late of a thing, but my computer is lagging so bad.
Yeah, and it gets worse as it goes sometimes.
Al, I can't wait to put out my next video too, because my next video is going to be what I got for Christmas, and you guys will get to see what Al got me. She's the best friend in the whole world. I love her. Told you, she's like my soulmate. But I'm married, so it's cool. No, I'm just kidding. It's so funny because we've known each other forever, me and Al, like, just forever. And I'm not going to say how long because that makes us old, but forever. And we won't see each other forever. And then we just, like, the next time we see each other, we're just like, oh, hey, like, we've been hanging out all week. Yeah. We just sit and chat. Although my kids scare Al's kids because hers are all normal and quiet, and mine are all like, bleh.
Catherine Freya says that her daughter's 11 and she subscribed to the channel.
Tell your daughter I love her.
Yeah.
Thank you. Years and years, Al. Years and years. We're going to be best friends until we're old and forgetful, and then we'll be new friends. It'll be great. Oh, somebody says they love Christmas. I love Christmas, too. That is my favorite holiday. Is that your favorite holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No. It is...
Thanksgiving.
No. No. Christmas and my birthday.
Yes. Her birthday is the best holiday around here.
Best. Because it's my birthday. Not right now, but in April it will be. And we're getting close. And I am doing some fun stuff in April.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
What are we doing?
You ain't doing nothing, but me and Al are going to Chicago.
Oh, yeah. She's going to Chicago.
Right, Al?
Yeah.
We're in.
Was it 2 years ago we went to Texas?
We did 2 years. And
Your birthday?
And we're going to go at the end of the April, too, so I get to go to Texas.
So, yeah, we went to Texas, and she got to meet Michelle Duggar.
I did. I met
birthday.
Michelle Duggar. I did. And
yeah.
She was so sweet, and she's so tiny. Like, I was a giant. It was crazy.
So because we were camping at a conference, and the Duggars were there with all their children running around. And so she gets up and goes to, I think, the playground to check on the kids, which is right across from where we were camping.
Yeah.
And so I look over, and I see Michelle Duggar standing over there. So I go over there, and I'm like, hey, Michelle, I'm like, it's my wife's birthday. Is there any way I could bring her over here to meet you on her birthday? I mean, that'd be great, you know? And she's like, sure, bring her over. So
I came over.
We went over.
She is genuinely a sweet person, you guys. She's really, really friendly and nice, but she's so tiny. Like, I'm not a big person. I'm only 5'5". And I was like, oh, look at you. No, like, it was crazy. She was tiny. The cameras do not adequately show how tiny she is. She's a very small woman. Mr. Pineapple is the best, right? We should just keep him for a little while. No, just kidding.
Just for a little while.
Anyway, for a bit.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see the next time we go yarn shopping if he starts complaining, $32 yarn. I might have to get rid of some Mr. Pineapple. Somebody's in Hawaii and watching. Can I come visit? Send me an invitation. I will come. Somebody says their oldest grandson is 8 and he's still up. You give that kid some warm milk and some NyQuil. I'm kidding. Don't do that. That's horrible. That is not actual parenting advice. It was a joke. For any of you people who are like, it's a joke, I swear. Okay. We do not drug our children at all. Somebody says I love Austin. I've never been to Austin. I would love to go.
No, we go right next to Dallas.
Somebody says hi from Australia. Hello. I want to go to Australia too. No, seriously. About 5 years ago, we were sitting around and we're like, we should move. Where do we want to move? Let's move out of the country. Mr. Pineapple was like, let's move to Australia. And I was like, that's a great idea. That is an amazing idea. Let's move to Australia. And then we're like, let's watch something on the Discovery Channel. And here comes on deadliest beaches in Australia. And I'm like, oh, if we're going to move there, we should know which beaches we can swim at. No, it turns out none of them. Like, there's something that will kill you everywhere in Australia. And I'm sure that's not exactly true, but it's kind of true.
Yeah. Yeah. There's lots of deadly animals in Australia. But
yes, Betty, I've heard of Paradise Yarns, but the shipping is crazy because you get on there and you're like, oh, the price of the yarn is so great, but then the shipping is ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. So I can't... I just... one day I'm going to buy some, but not today.
Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody says they want to move to London. I want to go to London. I want to go everywhere. Yes, Rambling Mountain Rose says they have deadliest spiders too. Yes, we know.
Yes.
Everything in Australia is trying to kill you. Okay, like all the time.
Everything in Australia can kill you anyway.
I got the hiccups now. Maybe I should drink some Red Pop.
Yeah, I just watched a YouTube video today. It had to be in Australia. This guy's just sitting in a barber shop or something, and a snake just crawls in the front door and attacks him.
Just like he's getting his hair
curb
cut.
stomping this snake. And
it's like you're just chilling getting your hair cut. And, a snake just comes in. He didn't go find it.
It's like 6 foot long, and he stomps on it a couple times. And he holds it down. He picks it up by the head, and he just starts laughing. He shows the owner of the barber shop, and he just takes the snake outside. I'm like,
hey, Al.
That's just normal in Australia.
I know it's not England, but one of these years we should go to Edinburgh when the Edinburgh Yarn Festival's going on. It's in like May or March or something like that. It's all rainy and cold, and it's over in Scotland, but we should totally go. It would be so much fun. Could you picture us in another country? We might get detained, but we should go anyways. We should. Think about it.
Getting detained, leave me with these children.
I might actually just do it on purpose. I'll stay another day or two. Honey, I can't. Oh, sorry. I can't come home. Yes, we need to save up for a year or two because, like, Edinburgh would be expensive. Because just flying to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
That's probably. Does anybody got a private plane they want to fly us? Just kidding. I've never been on a plane, and I don't want my first time to be on, like, a little bitty guy that I'm like, I want to be on a big one where I can, like, take some sedatives and pass out for the ride.
We're going to have to go.
We do have to go.
I gotta go. I gotta go to sleep.
Somebody says they want to live at the North Pole. You are crazy.
Yeah.
Just crazy people. No, I'm kidding. You're not crazy, but you're crazy. It's cold at the North Pole.
I will move to the North Pole if the Earth ever tips over on its side.
Rotates a little. I'm in. Let's do it.
Yep. Until that happens, nope, we're staying south.
Oh, you love my pink hair? I do. I do. Should I do all my hair? Would that be too much if it was just all pink? Yes, it would. Because I'm old, and old people don't dye all their hair pink. That's just weird. Rambling Mountain Rose, I haven't either. You know what? Neither has Al. All three of us should go, and we just get on the plane and freak out because that's what Americans do when we've never been on planes. We'll just like be hyperventilating the whole way to Edinburgh. That'd be funny. I'd be the one sitting there like cracking jokes about the plane crashing. Al would probably sedate herself. I don't know you very well, Rambling. I don't know what you would do, but we would make it. Oh, you have flown lots of times, Al? Well, then you would be the one that could console us while we cry.
Yeah.
Our way to Edinburgh. It's like a 24-hour flight, I believe.
I flew twice.
You were passed out.
I was on life support.
He was on life support. He didn't remember flying. Don't listen to him.
I remember the first time. I was.
Denise, I really wanted to go to Kenya too. I really hoped I could have went this year, but I just couldn't get the money together in time. Didn't work out. It's too bad. But maybe next time. Well, we should probably get off of here.
Yeah.
See? Overseas, right, Al? Like, we'd probably die in a plane crash. That's just our luck. But anyways, we grew up in Carlton. That's what we do. But anyways, we should probably go because it's now 12:24 here in Michigan. And as you can see, Santa has not came to the Miller household. And
Santa's about to go to bed and let the kids open the presents up tomorrow.
Right out of our bedroom because that's where they are.
Oh, Santa couldn't find the tree.
Oh, sorry.
He left all the presents in the room.
Santa couldn't do it. Sorry, guys. So anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here. And Al, I love you. I will talk to you soon. And I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and your girls have a great time. And all of you guys, I love all of you too. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. Have so much fun. Eat lots of chocolate and cookies and pies and tell me all about it because I didn't get any. And I will be putting out more videos very, very soon, you guys. Love you. Bye.
See you later.